Hey guys, J-Man here. Before we begin the live stream today, I just want to let everybody know that channel memberships are active, and I only have one tier right now, and that's the Super Friends tier. It is a recurring payment every month, but it does help support me and the channel. And right now, I'm offering all of my Super Friends access to my personal G Drive. So this is where I keep a lot of the comic books that I review for the channel and that I do for the live streams. So if you do join, I'll give you access to my G Drive so you can actually get the comics and read along with me or read them in advance. Batman and the Outsiders is on there. That's the full run. That's right there. Got volume 1 of Jack Kirby's Black Panther. That's actually his entire run too. Frank Miller's Sin City, Green Arrow, Uncanny X-Men. I also take requests. A few of my super friends wanted some D&D modules, which I actually was able to provide for them as well. So there you go. It's only we have only just the one tier. So if you decide to join, I'd really appreciate it. If not, that's totally fine. I know not everyone can become a member of every channel, and I appreciate that. So it's great to have you guys on right now, and just liking the videos, supporting me that way, subscribing, sharing the videos, all that stuff is really helpful. So I really appreciate it. That's it, guys. Let's get on with the live stream. Hey guys, how's it going? All right, let's talk some Legion. We're approaching the end of the Legion. It's crazy that we've got 80. This is episode 80. 80 episodes. Woo! There's probably only going to be a couple more, and then that'll be it. So it's crazy to see the finish line. It's been just like a wild, crazy ride going through all this and having so much content out there on the Legion. And I'm positive there's nobody else that's doing anything like this. I can guarantee. And I've had a few people. I've been posting my reviews of that really crummy Daredevil Born Again. And there's been a lot of people in the comments who obviously haven't seen some of my other stuff who have been challenging me on, oh yeah, do you even look at the comics and all this random crap? And I'm like, I've got 80 episodes on the Legion of Superheroes. I've got 30 hours, 32 plus hours. I have over 30 hours on Frank Miller's Daredevil run. That's with Clobby and Sean and myself, all three of us doing every page of Frank Miller's run. It's like, don't question me on this kind of stuff. It really irritates the crap out of me. So if you want to piss me off, you can comment and say, I don't know what I'm talking about, when I frankly do know what I'm talking about. And I've got the videos to prove it anyways, but it's been crazy. This Wednesday, we're going to do Uncommon Valor. This is going to be on the Action Elites channel. This is a great movie with Gene Hackman, who passed away recently. We didn't know what to pick for the Action Elite, so we kind of just took a random vote, and Uncommon Valor came up as the choice. It's actually a stellar cast. So we're going to talk about this movie on the Action Elite, and that'll be on Wednesday, so hopefully you can join us there. Friday, we've only got a couple more episodes left of the Batman and the Outsiders. This has just been a lot of fun with RR joining Sean and myself every Friday for this. We've only got a couple left. Once Batman and the Outsiders is done, we are going to be doing Iron Fist. What I consider the real Iron Fist, which is Marvel Premiere, Iron Fist Volume 1, and there's a couple of team-ups in there as well. To me, that's the real Iron Fist. So we're going to do that just to bridge the gap to get us to May, and then it's going to be Star Wars time every Friday. It's going to be Friday Star Wars. We're going to do the comic strips, man, the Sundays, and all of it. We're going to do all of the stories from the comic strips. And once the comic strips are done, we're going to do Marvel, Star Wars #1, the real Star Wars. I'm absolutely done and tired of all of this Disney garbage. So I did what any content creator would do, is I'm going to do the real Star Wars, which, being mostly comic book related and something that I could share with you, is the strips. I was thinking about doing some of the books and stuff, but really there's no need to do those. Star Wars Marvel Purist actually does a lot of that kind of EU stuff, which the link to his channel is in the description. So check out his channel for that kind of stuff. I do have some of the books, maybe like 8 or 9. That's about it. Although I did find one at Value Village, Millennium Falcon. I found that book. It's just called the Millennium Falcon. I never read that one, but I have it. I found it at the thrift store for $2. So looking forward to getting into that one. But anyway, this Sunday, the Darkman trilogy on Days of High Adventure. I just watched Darkman. I've got the 4K of Darkman. I just watched Darkman 2 today after I haven't seen it in a long, long time. I don't think I saw Darkman 2 since it came out. So we're going to talk about that. I'll watch Darkman 3 this week, and then we're going to talk about that on Sunday. So that'll be a lot of fun. The Super Friends. We have to talk about the Super Friends, of course. These are the channel members. Dan, Sean, Stephen, Brennan, Mark D, RR, Philip Story, S182, Digger Jim, Quagnar, Legion of Comics, and Just Joe. And the reason that we are doing the Legion live stream is for our friend Mike Alonzo, Clobberin Times, better known as Clobberin Times. So put a CT in the chat if you have not already done that. I haven't looked at the chat yet, so bear with me. I want to thank all of the members. And I'm going to put that Iron Fist. I've got all of Marvel Premiere, all of Iron Fist Volume 1, and the couple of team-up books that he was in. I'm going to put all that on the drive, on the Super Friends drive. So if you want to become a member, boom. I'm going to take Legion's coming down soon, guys. A couple of weeks, Legion's going to be done. I'm going to remove those comics, and they don't even. Some of them are already removed. So if you want anything, get them now. All right, let's get Sean in here.
Hey.
Ooh, lots going on.
Brainiac shirt today.
Brainiac. I'm wearing Spider-Man because that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll wear a proper bearded shirts, Legion shirt for the last couple, just to be.
Yeah. For other streams, I'll probably wear other like off-brand stuff just to like get them out of the way. But
well, so I only have one Star Wars shirt left. That is the Vintage Collector. What do you call the Empire Strikes Back C-3PO? Like pull apart or like the
pull apart? Well, yeah, what they call it on the packaging.
I don't know what they called it.
Yeah.
But that one, it's that one. So his limbs, so it's just the figure, but
off,
right?
Yeah.
And
your Dengar, you said you had to destroy it or something, or
it got destroyed.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I replaced it. The replacement will be here in about a week, so I'll have it in time.
Yeah.
I got my new Dengar coming, and I found you're gonna love this shirt. Is so good. It's simple and crummy, and it looks like those iron-on shitty ones that you'd get.
Yeah.
And I was so happy to find it. And it's Han and Chewie. So it's Chewie and Han like shooting.
Yeah,
and it's got like the silver around.
Yeah, it looks like it was from that time. Yeah.
It looks like it's from that time. I could not, and I know they did a droids one like that, and I could not find the droids one.
Oh man. Yeah.
But yeah, in the C-3PO toy, the pulling apart one, which I have it. C-3PO is like my favorite toy. Like I was dying over that. And we're going to call it the chat in a second. This whole stuff with Star Wars, and we're going to talk about it. I really would like to do some more Star Wars content, and I would like to do something where I can get some people and talk to them. I started making up questions. I've actually got questions for people if they want to come on and talk some Star Wars, because I'm completely out of all of this stuff. Like I know there's obviously the Disney stuff is poop. And there's a lot of people fighting over, and I didn't realize that it's literally dividing people. I didn't know that till I saw Purist's thing, and apparently there's like everyone's divided on this, and not even divided like, oh, I didn't like it, and you liked it, or I didn't, or whatever. Like more like, oh, you're not a real fan, and you're not this. And it's like, whoa. If you don't like it, you're not. Because I'll talk about this on a Star Wars thing, but it's like I'm away from all of that.
Yeah.
Like I like whatever I had. So I had the Tales from Jabba's Palace, which I pulled that book out today. On the weekend I pulled it. I was like, let me read that first. The first story is the Malakili. That's the chubby guy.
Okay.
So I call him the Rancor Keeper. I don't know his name.
The Rancor, That's I call them by their Kenner names.
But the Kenner names is the real names. That's the official names. That's literally official. Yeah. But he's called Malakili in this one.
Yeah.
So anyways. So I like that. It's like the Jawas find the Rancor and they sell it, and then Bib Fortuna's trying to like do deals and shit. And there's this other guy. I like that Star Wars, right? Like that felt like a Star Wars. I like where there's like a random guy. I like when there's like a story that doesn't destroy anything George did. It's just like a background thing that adds flavor. So the next time you watch Star Wars, you're like, oh, that's the guy. I read a little story of him. He's neat. So Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales from Mos Eisley, Tales of Jabba's Palace. There's Empire Tales and there's Rebel Tales. I don't have those two, but I've got the other three. And actually, two of those three are the real books from that time.
Yeah, from that time, yeah.
Now they say legend. I don't have that one here, but now they say legend on the top. And that pisses me off. But that one, Mos Eisley has the legends tag on it. But I've got the other two from when they were out. So
Star Wars can be anything that you remember from your childhood, I guess. But the problem for me is when I read stuff that I hadn't read from the Star Wars I like now, it feels better to me. It's still
it's good. Yeah,
better than
to me. I mean,
I think that old Star Wars is the real Star Wars.
It's the real Star Wars. Yeah, I'm saying anything. I don't count the prequels. Anything before the prequels, I count.
No, but I mean, I've been reading more of this invasion stuff with Duzan Vong, which I didn't really get into as a kid, but like it feels more like Star Wars than this new stuff. And like I always loved Rogue Squadron and all that stuff.
I have book one of that.
Yeah.
But I think that one also has legends on it, but I'm not sure because I don't remember when I bought that.
Once we get into the comics, you'll see. I don't know how much you know about like the changes and all that weird stuff in the Marvel comics because Jabba the Hutt's in it.
I know.
You know.
It's the wrong Jabba the Hutt. I've seen the pictures and everything in the comics.
Yeah.
FK was here first.
All right, FK.
Here we go. I haven't. I'm sorry. Philip is here. Thank you so much, super friend Philip. Edward is here. Hello. Edward is saying, "I see the cover of Superman 3. See on the cover of Superman 3. Oh man, I love it. The only thing good about that is that they made a plot. No, the only thing good about Superman 3 is the first minute, every minute that follows, and the last minute. That's the only there's only three good things about Superman 3. The first minute, every minute that follows that first minute, and the last minute. That's
even when he gets drunk and starts like shooting.
That was scary. That scared the crowd. I saw it in the theater. I was like, "Holy shit! Oh my god! So what's going on?" That was a horror movie. I was like, "Oh my god, he's evil!" And then when the good guy Superman chokes him out, I was like, "Yeah." That is one of the top 5 most pumped scenes in film history. And then it's like, but they do it slowly and they're zooming in slowly. And it's like he's back and I'm like, yeah. And then he fixes all the shit that he messed up. Is the best. Superman 3 is the best. Thanks for reminding me, Edward, that Superman 3 is the best. It's one of 4 issues before Crisis occurs. Yep. Mortal Iron Fist, yes, great stories. Yes, we're doing, and highly recommended after his resurrection in Namor. Okay, cool. Before Empire and Home Video, Marvel was your only. Yeah, that's true. Marvel was
the monthly fix. Yeah.
Mark is here. Mark, thank you for coming here. On the next current affair, J-Man and the fandom is J-Man the fandom. No, I'm not. I don't think I am. I don't know what their thing is. They hate Disney Star Wars, right? Well, I don't hate Mandalorian season 1, and I don't hate Mandalorian season 2, and I really like Rogue One a lot. I think it's really cool. Legends my ass. That's real Star Wars. Yeah. Get on with it. Yeah, we're getting on with it. Mark's here. Dave is here.
Good. I like
Dave is here. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. I forgot.
I forgot. I don't drink, so I didn't even know it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Dave C, though. I'll put his channel in there for you. Boom, there you go. All right. The Immortal Iron Fist. You missed 3. Oh, hey, super friend Quagnar is here. Thank you, Quagnar, for being here, man. You're mad you missed Legion 300. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, we had a great time trying to figure out all the Legionnaires. We had that was awesome trying to figure out every all of the different characters, and then there was fights in the chat and a few people died, but it was all for a good cause.
People refused to believe that Squiggy and the other guy were in in the Legion, but they were. So
yeah, Squiggy and I'll never remember the other guy, even though
the other guy with a normal name and Squiggy.
The normal name, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Lenny and Squiggy or something, right?
Lenny and Squiggy, yeah.
Is that
And
what it is? Lenny and Squiggy?
Garfield was a Legionnaire as well.
Yes. Yeah, Lenny and Squiggy. Oh no,
Spider-Man, if
Lenny
you
and
know
Squiggy
that.
TV show Laverne and Shirley. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Lenny and
Spider-Man was
Squiggy.
there too.
All the new costumes. Yeah, Shadow Lass stinks.
Yeah.
She sucks. Element Lad, I mean, what's with the guy's hair here? Like,
She also turned white, which is like, I mean, nowadays people would be like, well, why is that? You know, trying to, you know, why aren't you proud of your own skin color?
yeah, why did they make her white skin instead blue? Yeah, blue lives.
Well,
Like,
she
what?
literally puts white makeup on.
Wow.
You know, and what's it? Colossal Boy. No, who's her boyfriend again?
Monel.
Yeah, makes fun of her, but she keeps it on.
Yeah, Monel's like, I like the blue skin. Like, hello.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah.
We got Chameleon Boy, Element Lad, Colossal Boy, Shadow Lass, Peace Q. They're terrible. Timberwolf, terrible. Violet, I guess
Oh.
she's violet now instead of green.
And all Timberwolf does is just cry and pine for his girlfriend. It's like, oh my gosh, they really messed this character up.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah.
They should have killed her off
Properly. Yeah. Instead of that weird fake out. Yeah.
She's in whiteface. You're right. All right, Sean.
All right, Legion of Superheroes, Volume 2, number 301. Cover dated July 1983. Superman 3 is coming out. Cover artists are Keith Giffen and Larry Malstead, and Different Paths, Different Dooms, written by Paul Levitz and Keith Giffen. Penciled by Keith Giffen, inked by Larry Malstead, colored by Carl Gafford, lettered by John Costanza, and edited by Karen Berger. Karen Berger. Yeah.
She's not shrinking violet. Oh, is that one of the big twists? She's not violet.
Dun dun dun.
All right. RJ Brand.
I like this shadowing and everything here. It's great.
I like it too. I was like pretty much confused for this entire thing.
They didn't lead into this really, but like anyways, he's trying to get his powers back.
Give me back my powers. It's like, all right. Michael McKean played. Yeah, Lenny. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And he's in tons of stuff. Give me back my powers. Give me back my son. Give me back my powers.
What is it, ransom?
So they're just talking.
Who wants to eat? No.
I gotta clip that for sure. Who wants to eat is my favorite. All right, so they're back. Okay, they're back on their home world to try to get Chameleon Boy's powers back. RJ doesn't really want his back. He's like, I've kind of just gotten used to not having them, and it's not me anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting. You've got these crazy like beings here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cool stuff going on. I just kind of lost what was going. I just lost the story somehow. Mm-hmm. Sometimes this happens when I'm reading multiple comics. Like I'm reading brand new comics in order to get my reviews out. Plus I'm reading the stuff that we're reading for the stream. Plus I just have leisure reading. Like I started reading Metamorpho Volume 1 because I liked Metamorpho and I thought he was a fun character. So I thought, let me read his. So there's like all of this stuff swimming in my head. Plus I was reading more of Battlefield Earth, the novel, which is an amazing novel. And I was reading Tales from Jabba's Palace. So I'm just like a complete mess. I went back to this like, what the hell's happening here? Got Prody 2 talking with Saturn Girl here. I do not like Saturn Girl's hair here at all.
He's just very classic looking now, but
and that was great in classic times. But has Light Lass quit? Yes,
she has quit. That's why Timberwolf boo-hoos about her all the time. Yeah. So
Timberwolf is just a whining. Here's their Dungeons and Dragons game that they play.
Oh yeah.
they're all working out here. Like the art is neat here. Like you don't see this kind of zoomed out style where everyone is doing something. Like
Yeah.
it looks pretty busy, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, these guys are playing their Dungeons and Dragons. I have a feeling that I don't know if the writers played D&D because I don't know how this works. Like, anyways, but
No, well, DC had the rights to D&D. Let me see who. I'm sure someone in the chat will tell me before this happens. But who wrote D&D and who? I think some of these people were involved with the comic books that DC was putting out.
oh, interesting. Okay. Me, but that's against Legion Protocol. So what's her name? Dream Girl is still the leader, and your cruise director from Farah to Julie. From Farah to Julie, your cruise director. I don't know. I don't. Farah Fawcett. I don't know who you're referring to. Unless there's something on here, but yeah. So I'm reading this. I was like, okay, and you're getting different perspectives from each of the guys. That's fine. You got Supergirl there, Brainy. Yeah, you got what's his name? Ultra Boy's upset that she's that Dream Girl's the leader.
Yeah.
You cut back to these guys. I actually really liked the look of this comic.
Yeah.
It looked very different to me, and I think it was kind of cool looking. These guys are awesome. Saturn Girl. Okay, yeah. Love Boat. Yeah. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Archibald? I know Love Boat.
Had that same haircut. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to get those, I think.
Exciting and new. Aboard, we're expecting
you. They had those like 70s crooners, that crooner voice,
Yeah.
Voice, like a one fighting inner satin tights, fighting for her rights. And the old red, white, and blue. Woo woo woo.
Yeah. Join me every Wednesday for my Wonder Woman videos, Wonder Woman Wednesdays, every Wednesday morning at midnight. A new Wonder Woman review drops. I just filmed one the other day. Make sure you're subscribed. So I like these guys, man. They look good. I like all of this stuff here. This looks very dangerous and cool, and it looks like this looks. I wonder if you might be right, Sean, because this looks like a Dungeons and Dragons comic.
Yeah, none of these creators were behind the comics, but it was DC Comics, so
this gives me a feel of like a D&D Spelljammer kind of adventure. Like, look at all these awesome creatures, man.
They probably played it. I mean,
maybe they did play it.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand they just showed up and all these guys are attacking them, and this is like, Durlanians, or how would you say?
Durlans, right? No,
Durlans. Okay, Durlans, because Durla, right, is the
Durla, yeah. Durla. Anyway.
I mean, it just looks awesome. I just completely lost what was happening.
He's being tested or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so they're just like, and then they can all shapeshift, but they've just decided on being these other beings or something. Like, I kind of lost what was going on here. We've got Siobhan, and what was this chick's name again?
The other chick, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. What the hell?
I brought
Jan.
Jan.
No,
okay.
relax, Jan. Gigi's not the gosh now. Yeah, Gigi. So this is Gigi. Yeah.
Gigi, yeah.
Talking to Element Lad. Spotlight on Chameleon Boy. Yeah, I like Chameleon Boy, and I like the art here. D&D was huge in the 80s for sure. Just bringing forward sci-fi Legion writers into some politics. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, well, I played D&D. I have read. I don't have the original red box. I have that on digital, but the original one I have was it was still THACO. So it was probably right before 3.5, because I've got 3.5, and I've been playing ever since 3.5. So that's a long time. I play once a month. I'm playing next Tuesday, Spelljammer. I'm the forever DM. So anyways, so we're introduced to Gigi. So there's Siobhan and Gigi. They're expanding the science police guys. I hate this hair, man. This is just terrible.
80s hair, yeah.
I like the art,
Mhm.
but not the hairstyles. I know
Yeah.
they're kind of stuck with the hairstyles. Like it's not like they can, like they thought it was okay.
I
Element
think
ladder this
I think
magnitude.
the first Legion comic I ever got, I was in the hospital and my dad just bought a bunch
Yes.
of comics, and one of them was, I think on the cover was this dude kissing Siobhan on
Oh
the cover. I think, I'm pretty sure we'll probably get to it. So
yeah, we definitely
yeah,
will.
yeah,
Um, Woo, he does know how to move. There's some boy. Uh,
yeah,
any way you want to look at it, Rumi. Ooh,
yeah. So Gigi's like, oh, Sun
what's
Boy.
going on here? So,
Ooh.
ooh, you can light my fire. Are you willing? Are you really willing to die to get your powers back? Yes, Dad. I've got to get my powers back, or else I won't be in this comic anymore. And I'm like I've been around for a while, and J Man's got my first appearance and everything. So I really got to make sure I'm in
I'll
this.
just be a guy with Q-tips on his head. It's like, I gotta also have powers, because what's the point of
If I
this?
don't have powers, they're gonna kick me out of the Legion. It's like,
Yeah, if
all
you don't have powers and you look like a normal, like you look like, freaking Scotty, so it's fine.
oh my God, it is Scotty. Yeah,
Yeah, James Doohan or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's later on Scotty
yeah, later on, yeah, older
when
Scotty.
he's become fatty.
Yeah.
Computer.
You,
Mine's
you, you,
wireless now, so
what is it? Uh, oh, frick. And one of the in Living Color ones were what's his name? Jim Carrey's playing Khan, and
yeah.
he's and he sees like they had some chubby guy playing Sulu, and it's like, Sulu, my God, man, you've let yourself go. He's like, turn around, turn around. He's like, he wants to see. He's like super concerned.
Okay, I gotta watch that tonight. I haven't seen that.
This like fixation on cookies, like, oh my God, Sulu. Like,
Uh, that's
anyway.
terrible. You could borrow ambush bugs. Suit, yes. She was the only fan. Yeah, she was the only fan. You're right. She was the only.
Yeah.
If Sunboy started an OnlyFans, there'd only be her.
Yep.
I've got one subscriber. All right, they fight this thing.
Like, oh, it must be that Legion training or whatever that I keep pumping money into.
Yeah, this is awesome. You could borrow. During some Legion superheroes retcon, there was an idea / plot floating around that RJ was actually Martian Manhunter. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
I don't like that. That's weird.
Well, if 1,000 years in the future, like, what's happening then?
I don't know. That's really messed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they, I find that a lot of the times they overthink some of these things.
Yeah.
Like go to the core of the character and
Right.
work with that. Like,
Yeah.
if I was going to do a Legion right now, I would have them maybe, sort of, it's like they're helping the community. They're doing little community things here and there. They're out there showing superheroics. Something happens. They stop it. They come back, have a meeting, say, oh, what did you do today? Oh, I did this and that. Oh, I stopped this. I stopped that. Like have them be cool with everybody and like, I don't know, like sometimes it's just like, don't overthink stuff. Like, it's just, as you say, it's what do you always say? It's just hot takes.
It's a hot
It's like,
take. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it's Martian Manhunter. Oh, it's like, who cares? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't spring from the story. It's just, it's a hot take. Yeah.
these guys are great. A lot of great monsters in this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Encyclopedia Galactica. This keeps popping up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was one of the things they mentioned in Hitchhiker, right?
Yeah.
He was the 20th century Durlan in Legion. Yeah, that's the LE whatever.
Yeah.
Legion. Literally, can we? What is it? Literally, exactly, not the Legion. Oh, there you go. There was a Jay. They're extraterrestrials, not monsters. Well, they're I use Doctor Who speak, and if you use Doctor Who speak, they always say monsters. Like they never say aliens or whatever. They always say monsters. Like who's the monster this week, or who's the bat? Who's the
Yeah.
So I tend to say that. Like to me, E.T. was a monster, even though I mean he's an alien or whatever. But
so Legion, I never knew this because I never bothered to look it up. Stands for Licensed Extra Governmental Interstellar Operatives Network.
Wow, that's terrible.
They really wanted to spell Legion. Like, it's like, who got high and thought of this? Like, anyway.
Yeah, this is nonsense.
It's too much.
All right. Much debate over Supergirl's. I don't like this Supergirl outfit.
I never did, but Clobby loved it. It's his Supergirl.
Yeah, he likes this Supergirl.
Yeah. I remember being weirded out by this. Like, I read this when, at the time, like in the early 80s, and I thought it was odd, I was glad when they made the movie that it was what you expected, like the skirt and
yeah, I like the skirt.
Yeah.
Foundation, you mean Isaac Asimov's Foundation? I only have the first 3 books. My wife read them. I didn't. So I can ask her if
I read that many moons ago. I didn't watch the show that they made, but
now do substitutes, right? Yeah.
Substitute, God. That's a lot of T's and S's.
Last Supergirl issue with the Legion until the Crisis. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Okay, we got a big explosion. Boom! Another blast! Might come at any time. We gotta go. Let's do it. Activate your transparent polymer protective suits. Say that 3 times fast. And let's see what's going on here. Whoosh, they'll come out. So here comes Supergirl. I don't mind the color scheme. Like I obviously, I actually am okay with the blue skirt as well.
Yeah.
So red skirt or blue skirt, either of those is fine. But yeah, what the Supergirl movie was the perfect costume. I'm glad they didn't do the headband or whatever. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that's the other costume. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that headband.
Yeah.
Good space action here, though. Got these guys showing up. And she blasts the crap out. Look at that. This is like, they're super destroyed. They're like getting nailed.
Yeah,
here.
she says, their spacesuit will protect them. I was like, I don't see no spacesuit. I don't even see the pilot. And it looks like he blew everybody up.
I think everyone's dead. I don't know what it's like. Supergirl.
They're trying to G.I. Joe it here. It's like, oh yeah, they got out with their spacesuit,
No, they didn't. They're dead. You killed them, Supergirl. It's like,
yeah, this guy punched the shit out of whoever was in that. Like,
yeah, so he grew big in space and punched it.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Stay close, Violet.
All right, so on tier is like I'm here.
Oh,
it was a big misunderstanding. Like, okay.
I don't know if I trust on tier. There's something shady. This guy's playing both sides. I think. I don't know about this guy. I don't trust him.
Let me give you a lift back to Weber's world or whatever. It's like, I don't look evil at all.
Look at
Disregard this mascara on my eyes. It's good guy mascara. That's what it is.
I don't trust this guy, man. This guy's got some shade. He's got a skeleton, 1 or 2 in the closet there. Let me open up that closet door. No, it's fine. There's nothing in there. Let me take a quick peek. No, it's good. It's good. I organize closets for a living. Let me just take. No, it's fine. I don't need it. It's good. Mine's good. All right. He looks like who is this? This is someone else. I couldn't place it. It's like Colossus or something, but it's like purple but this looks like somebody. I can't remember who it was, but I'm like, hey, that doesn't look like the Science Police people look like another hero or something.
Oh, I mean the purple and black? Yeah. It looks very familiar. Yeah.
This is definitely someone. He had okay, so hold on. The spacesuit keeps their parts from scattering. Okay. Her headband costume was her finale when she died. Yeah, I know. I hated it. I
Yeah.
hated that costume.
But they did shoot some scenes with the headband for the movie, and
For
then they
Helen
shot
Slater,
them.
she did wear
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
like there, we didn't know that. I didn't know that until I saw that DVD extra, and I'm like, oh my god, that's a big revelation.
It's crazy. I've got that silver one that's numbered. I've got
Yeah, the
like a
silver one. Yeah, you can't get that
you
anywhere
can't get
anymore, man.
that. You can't get that.
It's got like the
Not
three different
anymore.
versions. It's got the European version, and yeah, I
It's got
have that.
47 versions of Supergirl. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
It's like I like version 46, but if they used the footage from 45 and mixed it with 46, it'd be better.
Most like Blade Runner, that briefcase set that had
I
like
had the briefcase.
different
I don't
versions.
even. Okay, so I have the briefcase and I don't even watch it. I just bought it on Blu-ray and just watched the final cut because I just don't know anymore. There's five. Without joking, there's 5 versions of it.
Yeah.
There's 5 versions of Blade Runner. I'm like, I just can I just watch Blade Runner? Like, pick the one. Like, I don't know what to watch.
Yeah, with unicorn, without unicorn, with
it's
the
with
voiceover,
unicorn.
without the voiceover. Yeah.
Now it's called Final Cut. That's what I watched. The final.
Yeah,
cut.
there's one where is there Edward James Olmos? He makes the
That's the one.
origami and puts it, but there's
That's
another one where he doesn't at
Right,
the
that's
end.
the
Or,
one.
yeah.
The one
yeah.
where he puts it at the end.
Yeah,
to
where
say
he acknowledges that like I know, but I'm not going to do anything. You know?
correct. Yes.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes to fight the Cylons right after in that next scene. All right. Did it work? Yes, it worked. Okay, so see what the hell happened? I don't get what happened here. How did he get him back?
He blew up in that thing, and the radiation's supposed to like give him back the powers.
Oh, right.
But it might just kill him because it's radiation.
Correct.
That
Okay,
was the
okay.
thing, right?
Okay,
so then he's like, "Oh, are you willing to die?" He's like, "Sure, man."
Right.
Listen, I've got plot armor. I don't know about you. It's
so
they're gonna make figures and stuff of me someday.
They're gonna make figures of me. You might be a Build-A-Figure.
Sorry,
you might be an exclusive
figure of
figure.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now these awesome guys come back. These guys are like from Black Star or not Vision. What was that other toy line? Visionaries, but not Visionaries, where they were all holograms.
And not in Faceables. It was
Oh, that's close.
It's a tip of my tongue. They were Tonka.
Yes.
Oh, Supernaturals.
Supernaturals.
Yeah.
This is exactly the Supernaturals, right? The little guys.
Yeah, they're in the cloaks and it's all monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
Supernaturals.
All right, so they're like, okay, you got to prepare yourself. You're talking to a Legionnaire now, buddy. Die and speak no more. Whoosh, this is like a cool.
I can turn into a serpent thingy too. Dun, dun, dun. Or
yeah, there's that. I think the Godzilla one is more.
Yeah.
You found the boomstick down there. Yeah, broomstick. Yeah, this is my broomstick. All right, so this fight's awesome.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's crying. That's it, boy.
Please
use your brains.
Use your powers and fight.
Whoosh. So they kind of just say, okay, you know what? That no nameless one, but we wish that you would come back to us, even as the first speaker, and help us in our survival. It's like, no thanks, I'm good. No thanks, second speaker. My only suggestion is that you go F yourself. No, you start cooperating with the United Planets.
I think he kills that guy, no? He kills the speaker and then they want him to replace him.
Yeah, it's hard to, I can't, I don't really know. That's what I'm saying. I read this comic and I was just in a daze. I was like, okay, I don't know. He got his powers back, whatever.
The art's awesome. But
the art is awesome. This was like more of a visual comic. I was losing myself exactly what was happening and how it was happening, but I kind of didn't care because I just thought it looked cool. Block and Timberwolf, you're talking. I like Block a lot. He's just really neat to me.
Yeah.
Wedding. There's going to be a wedding, but not yet.
Dun, dun.
All right. So that was that one. What did...
So wait, who was that on the screen?
Trump.
It's Karate Kid?
Yeah, Karate Kid.
Telling everyone, yeah. Because it looks like Timberwolf. Because they made Timberwolf so generic. Now it looks like Timberwolf is speaking to himself, saying that there's a wedding.
Timberwolf, why are you talking to yourself? Okay, this comic was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
man.
Like you could tell when I had my discussion with RR about Daredevil Board Again, and or maybe Board some more. Call it Board some more.
Word again? Yeah.
Yeah, I call it Board Again, but like Snooze Devil, or I don't know.
I like Bored Again.
Yeah, I call it Board Again.
It's just another Marvel series. Here we go.
Mohammed is here. Yes, what it is. Reading Fantastic Four issue 61. Yep, we definitely read that one. Finally got a costume. Yes. So I find J. Jonah Jameson was close to getting his wish for Spider-Man. He ruined it. Yep. Yep. Oh man, those were great. Covered the entire Stan and Jack run.
Yeah.
Daredevil Board Again. Yeah, Board Again. I thought that's what it was called. I started my first review by saying Foggy is dead, and then a few people lost their minds. Like, spoiler warning, man! What the? I was like, stop crying, you losers! I said you can't spoil something when it happens in the first 5 minutes. You also can't spoil bad cheese. It's like when bread is spoiled or cheese is spoiled, it's spoiled. It doesn't get more spoiled. It's like it sucks. If you didn't watch it by now, Foggy Nelson dies immediately. There you go. And it's like, I mean, everyone's crying over it. It's like, well, I told you it's trash. It's like,
and they make fun of him before he dies. They're like, "Oh, he's trying to heal that girl." Ooh.
Yeah, and they laugh at him.
And then they're like, "Oh my God, Foggy!" Yeah.
And then Karen Page is like, "I don't feel like being in this show anymore." That's literally the dialogue. She's like, "Matt,
yeah, I know.
I can't be in this show anymore.
Let me set you up with a replacement for myself." It's like,
here's this shit.
Yeah, and let me slink back into the background and never come back again. Dun, dun, dun,
I've got I run D&D games now. I've got a YouTube channel. I don't really need to do this rubbish show.
Yeah,
it's like step away. All right, Legion 302.
Legion 302 cover dated August 1983. So Superman 3 is just 2 months in the theater right now.
Yes.
Cover artists are Keith Giffen and Larry Malstead, and Family Matters, written by Paul Levitz and Keith Giffen, penciled by Keith Giffen, inked by Larry Malstead, colored by Carl Gafford, and lettered by John Costanza, and edited by Karen Berger. And this is it's always great when a villain is like just destroying guys trying to get to one person or whatever. I like that.
Me too. Yeah. I got these two guys talking it out.
So Block has the worst pants in comic book history. Yeah.
Block, or it's like Timberwolf, your costume is quite terrible and your hair is not very good either. You're one to talk, Block. Your pants are literally the worst in all of comics. I don't think so, my friend. I think your costume's not your hair and your costume's not very good. So at least I look cool. It's like, I don't know.
He doesn't have the collar built into his body anymore either.
Oh yeah, I liked that.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I thought that was really neat. You watched 5 minutes of Daredevil and didn't continue watching. You gave up. Yeah, well, good. You did the right decision.
I haven't watched past 2. I just did.
Episode 3 is awesome. You should watch it.
Everyone's saying it sucks, so like it probably
It does suck. And then White Tiger gets killed. It's like it's so stupid. He just gets killed in the dumbest. I get people got upset that I spoiled that. I'm like, but it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. He's supposed to be a skilled vigilante. He goes running out in the streets. He's literally running around the streets. You're like, oh look, he's right there. Like it's like
so. Go on. Yeah.
And then this Punisher cop kills him, or the Punisher kills him, and it turns into the big symbol. And you're supposed to be an idiot and think that's the real Punisher. It's like that's obviously not Frank Castle.
Yeah, it's cops that are like extremist and idolize the Punisher or something like that, right?
It was White Tiger, Archibald.
No, it's White Tiger. 100%.
Plus the actor in real life passed away.
He passed away too. So I was gonna say, and we'll carry on with this. The director's cut of the old Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the criticisms is there's too much Coolio trial thing happening. But I know what the answer is. Would you not say that director's cut was a better mix of Daredevil and his lawyer practice than this show?
Oh, it's definitely a better mix, but also I don't like the director's cut of the Daredevil movie.
Okay.
I don't want the trial because Daredevil is a ninja. He's not a lawyer.
Well, he's a lawyer, and he's a lawyer.
I know, but he's not, because it's not about lawyerism. It's about ninjaism. It's like he's a ninja. I'm reading this comic because the guy's a ninja. I'm reading it because he's a superhero. This is the Legion of Superheroes. This isn't, Timberwolf has taken up gardening and now he's a gardener.
No, but it should be the cue for him. It should be the call to adventure.
Right. So the first 2 pages is a trial.
Like, I believe you're being framed, and then he's Daredevil,
ninja,
right? And it's in there, but also it's the thing that gets him to be Daredevil, right?
Hey, Legion, Mark's here.
Hey, Legion.
Hey, Mark, I read that Superman. Yeah, it's bullshit. I put a review up.
Oh.
I'm behind on some comics, so Mark gave us a warning on his stream last night. They do every Sunday night. They do at week's end, so they just kind of cover whatever that week was.
Yeah.
So he gave out the warning, but the warning for Action Comics, whatever the latest one was.
I'm behind. So
it has the dumbest ending in the universe.
Oh shit!
And it was literally the dumbest ending. I was like, this is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. 45 minutes. Well, that's great, YouTube. You guys are the best. YouTube's the best. We love you. Well, okay. So we got Lightning Lord here.
He kind of has a new costume in that it's not a costume. He's just all jacked up with white lightning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just be called White Lightning.
That is present. I've got a green thumb. Yeah. Yeah, my hype on that is that Bruce Wayne, you don't watch Bruce Wayne faking being a billionaire playboy, walking around and being a goof, right? It's like, it's only there to keep the persona or whatever, right? And then it needs to lead to action.
Yeah.
Everything needs to lead to action.
Yeah.
Daredevil, I'm not watching Daredevil for actual crime, drama, lawyer. Like, it's not Matlock where the case, it should not be an entire episode. It should be the catalyst to send him into action.
Right. Yeah.
That's it's like same thing with any of these guys. Reporter, Superman is the best character. Reporter, easiest thing ever. He learns about something. He's working on a story, and you can assume in the off pages, Superman is writing a story, presenting stuff to Perry White, following up on leads.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is all happening in the behind the scenes of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? It's like literally same thing. No one would watch 3 hours of Bruce and board meeting. Right. No, exactly. Yeah. Again, the Netflix show was fine. They had enough in there to get it through. Plus, it was shot better. It looked better. And I don't know how you can replace Karen and Foggy. I just don't understand those 2 characters. My wife loved that 3 characters.
Yeah.
2 of them are gone. She's done. She's not upset over, it's a ninja or not a ninja. She doesn't care about that. She's just like, I wanted to see those 3 characters together. Remember, the last scene was the 3 of them forming an alliance, the 3 of them forming their own firm.
Yeah.
So the last shot is the 3 of them together. We're going to form together as one new law firm, Foggy, Page, Nelson, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And then the next episode, he's dead and she's gone. So remember, people now binge this stuff, right? Like in 5 years, someone's going to buy the DVD Blu-ray box set and they're going to be like, whoa, what happened?
Mm-hmm. This
isn't like, 100 years or whatever, like Dukes of Hazzard, where some people came and went, like Coin Vance came and they're like, they weren't thinking someone's going to buy this as a box set from Walmart and watch all these, and then it'll be disjointed because all of a sudden characters are gone. Like, they didn't care. But now we know this.
Yeah, but they reversed it and it was fine. Like on the in that show. No,
I like Coin Vance. I would have loved to have Coin Vance and Bo and Luke in one, because they hand it off at the end. They shake hands and come back. Yeah. but it would have been awesome to have all 4 guys.
All 4 of them. You know, it's funny they
just
did
for one episode, just to bridge it.
They did the transition in the cartoon because in the cartoon it's Coin Vance, and then for the last like maybe 7 episodes, it's Bo and Luke.
Right. I love the map.
That's not the new theme.
It is kind of. It is kind
of. No,
of.
the new theme? The new
He's not the real Matlock, though, anyways.
No, it's not the real Matlock, and they watched Matlock on TV or something, and then, it's so stupid.
Yeah. Why did the whole 2 years later thing? Just for. Yeah, I agree. Right, exactly. And then they killed off that white tiger, who I actually thought was I was like, okay, maybe he'll be cool if he'll go out and fight guys. And White Tiger didn't even
do nothing.
Let's get on to this. This is all action. We're talking about rubbish. Okay, here comes Dawnstar. Yo, this entire issue is fire good. Friggin' Lightning Lord is pissed right off. Ever since Light last left the Legion, he's like, now I'm gonna be able to recruit her and get her on my team. But he's got to find her first, and he doesn't know where to look. So look at this. I love that she nails him, and he grabbed her. He freaking choke slammed her.
Tell me where my brother is. And then
what the shit? He punched her in the head, man. This guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Here comes Timberwolf. He's pissed.
Well,
he got punched in his mouth for his troubles. Oh, you're pissed off, eh?
Yeah.
You upset over that?
Yeah, but Lightning Lord gets frightened off by Block. He's never seen Block before, so he's like, "What the hell is this?"
What the actual F? Like, okay,
I'm done here for now.
I'll return with better powers. Dawnstar's just, I love Dawnstar. Oh, I give me any Legionnaire. DC, I'm gonna send you a list of 5 or 6 Legionnaires. You can pick any one of those, and then I'll write that comic. And the first 2 issues will be like somewhat okay because they'll be 10 out of 10, but people won't know that yet. But by issue 3, it'll be your top selling comic, I can guarantee you. Except for Batman, because everyone just buys that no matter what.
Yeah.
There's the Death Star. Is this Weber? So is it Weber or Weber? Because Weber would be 2 B's, wouldn't it, or no?
Yeah, we debated this before. I don't know. We're just reading it. So
I never got a definite answer. That's from one of my favorite movies. But here's this too.
Can't argue with a confident man.
It could be Weber's World, yeah.
Weber's World, I think.
Yeah.
Because Weber would be 2 B's, right? I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Let me know in the chat what you think.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. There you go.
So Webber. Yeah, but see, that's 2 B's.
That's 2 B's right there.
Right. Yeah, that's the plan right there. Right there. That's from Fubar.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep on giving her. Is that a plan? That's a plan right there.
That's a plan right there.
All right, we've got now there's too many of these police women. There's Gigi and there's Siobhan. And this is Siobhan, I think, right?
That's Siobhan, yeah.
Yeah, Gigi's got black hair.
Yeah.
Here's the aliens, the extraterrestrials, not the monsters, as I said. It's clear. No, stop it. I see what you did there. I get what you did there. Where's my? No, I don't. Okay.
You lousy bunch of bleeding hearts. You're not going to intimidate me. I'm entitled to my opinion.
All right. So Weber's World. I love how. What is this? Jessica said
like a certain eye that can float around and
pourquoi?
Kind of maybe green.
Wait a minute. What is that thing? Oh my God. The hand. Oh, it's the Emerald Empress.
I've got a new costume.
Yeah, she's got she looks like Chandu or something.
Yeah. Return of Chandu.
Is it Chandu or Shandu? It's like.
Well, you mean the old serial character?
Yeah, Shandu.
Is it Shandu? I don't know.
Shandu, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'll tell you that much right now. If you have not seen first one is it's awesome.
Yeah.
100% guaranteed on that one is the damn best. 2Bs or not 2B? Your browser quit. Yeah, see, it's 2Bs. You don't like the hat. Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Whatever, it makes her unique, I guess. All this stuff here, we've got this dude. Under the circumstances, Saturn Girl, I hardly disagree. This guy's got a Batman. What is he holding there?
Oh no.
Ready for a close-up. You're right, that is correct. We're going through AFI's 100 top movies, and like top 50, I almost own them all and have seen almost all of them. I maybe didn't see 2 or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, Sunset is in there. Okay, so yeah, so look, what was he reading? He was reading a comic or something, right?
Yeah.
He's got a Batman comic.
You see it down below.
Yeah. Who is that? Can't tell what that is. Pac-Man on the back. Oh, it's Atari. It's an Atari. You could see the controller there.
Oh, there's Pac-Man or something on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh God, here he comes. He busts through. Oh no, look, he's like my collection. I feel for you, buddy. This is a heinous crime.
I had Instruments of Destruction in my head when he bushed through that
Instruments
wall.
of destruction, tools of foul play. Yeah, that was awesome.
Interruption. Just a switch away.
Yes. Oh man, no. Oh man, he busted. Oh shit, he destroyed this guy's collection.
Nonsense.
Anyway. Yeah. It's like, oh, look at the little like sparkle in his eye. That's cool.
They goes full like white lightning.
Oh, is that a Flash reproduction? That's cool. Yeah, he's got Superman. Can't tell what that is. OMAC. Oh my God.
Well, yeah.
That's probably, what's this one say? Amazing Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell what that is. Yeah, that is not cool. I agree. That is just not cool.
Yeah.
I don't agree with this message. Anyways, these guys got smashed in their face immediately. Oh gosh, here comes Lightning Lad. So Lightning Lord versus Lightning Lad. Whoever has the most L's in their name wins. Mecht. You just made me forget you're my brother. Bitch. Boom. This is a real comic book. I was reading this. I was like, yeah, that's a real comic book. There's no bullshit. Like, I'm tired of it. Someone said this to me too. RR. He's like, he'll message me now, and now he uses my terms. He's like, Jay, man, this is a real comic book. I'm like, oh, is it? He's like, yeah, it's everything that you said. It's like, there's no stupid shit going on.
Yeah.
There's no big like dilemma or some kind like, oh, should I not send this kid to jail or whatever? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, just like, it's like, get on with it, man. This is action. This guy, Lightning Lord, is pissed right off. Lightning Lad is pissed off. This guy lost his comic book collection, which is the worst. That's worse than all the damage Darkseid did. It's like massive explosions, full power use. Who has the better powers? Who can use them more? Saturn Girl got her ass whipped. Yeah, she's down. And Lightning Lord, yeah, becoming this full Superman electric.
That's good. I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man. Look at these losers. Beep, 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 halt. Yeah, whatever. These guys got destroyed in 2 seconds. He's like, wait, shit, no, don't do that. Look at that. He blew out the entire side of the ship.
Yeah.
No, they're floating around in space. That's crazy. This is only page 12. See? See, this is a real comic book.
Yeah.
You're reading this as okay, yo, how badass is Darkseid? Is this Darkseid Unicron head or whatever?
Yeah.
It's no, this big Darkseid head. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta get a Darkseid thing here. Whoa, what's going on over here? That's a wedge.
Let me pick my wedgie out.
Wedge Antilles? No.
Wedge Antilles.
That's a Wedge Antilles right there. There's Lobot. Okay. Just in case Darkseid comes back, right? Yeah, great. Yeah, let's wait till Darkseid comes back. I like the shading here. Everyone has this. This must have been a very popular haircut back then.
Yep. Yeah.
Everyone has this haircut. Everyone in the Legion has this same kind of haircut. All the men.
Yeah.
There's Starboy. He looks
Starman.
like the guy in. He looks like Al Cliver from all those movies I've been reviewing. Texas Gladiators.
Yeah, he looks like
Warriors from the year 2072. It's exactly him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring him up after. It's like White Cannibal Queen. I ended up watching 3 of his movies in a row just by pure chance.
No,
He must have been in every Italian movie there was.
Rip off thing, yeah.
Wildfire. Hey, look at that! Kind of got messed up. The star doesn't continue. Something's wrong.
Yeah,
with
where
that.
is it? Yeah.
There's a Dream Girl sitting down with her big legs. It's like, listen up. None of this is going to affect me. It's like, yeah. And they're like, wow. Her power is foretelling the future. Remember Wildfire? Wow. That's great.
Yeah, but they suck.
Yeah, well, I think she's gotten better at it. And she's got the Total Recall nail polish.
Oh, yeah. Like, jing, yeah.
This is a nail cutter, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Toenail clipper. Getting more votes. Yeah. Guys, why don't you vote for me? It's like, oh. And then she's all pissed off. Broke another nail. Ultra Boy's like, sheesh. Here's this guy. I like this guy.
Yeah.
This what's the Sinestro guy or whatever.
Gigi, come with me.
Gigi.
But,
oh my god, it's Sinestro. No, I'm not Sinestro. Stop it. He's been dead for
a lot of people keep saying this. Years. Yeah, this is the 30th century. Everyone gets that confused. That's where all this Martian Manhunter is RJ Brand stuff comes from. It's like, you gotta stop with this.
Stop it.
He's not Superman. That's not Batman. I'm not Sinestro. That's not Martian Manhunter. Like, God, 1,000 years have taken place. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you are Sinestro. It's like, stop it. I'm literally
stop it. Did you have a cool mohawk thing? Then shut up.
Yeah, did Sinestro have this awesome goatee?
Look, got this going on. Whew.
Yeah, any of that. Well, he's got pointy ears, though. That's true. I like how she's got the big beauty mark or whatever.
I've got a beauty mark for no reason.
Yeah,
that's cool. There's a blemish in a printer, and they're like, yeah, let's just keep it.
All right, back to Lightning Lord versus everybody.
Yeah.
Here comes Block. I like this, like.
I was scared by you before, but now I'm used to your ugly face.
Now I'm going to shoot your face with my lightning.
Yeah.
He's pure.
Those pants have got to go. The pants are like invulnerable because like
they are.
Stand to blast and yeah.
Here comes Dawnstar. Here comes Timberwolf, and they just gets blasted. Here comes. I don't know what Phantom Girl's gonna do. There's what's her face, Shadow Lass, who is back to blue
Phantom
skin.
Girl's gonna get shot. That's what she's gonna do.
Look, she got shot through. Look, it went through her.
Yeah. Dead.
She got Qui-Gon or whatever. Qui-Gon and the pain is gone.
But she's a woman, so she'll survive.
She'll survive. You're correct. Yeah, lightsabers are misogynist, really.
A suggestion, it's like, oh, like, like, oh, I'll take the suggestion and say that I live. Like, oh, well, it's just a suggestion.
I got stabbed with a lightsaber, and all I got was this lousy. I survived a stab with a lightsaber, and all I got was this lousy shirt.
Yeah,
and a bunch of shills making excuses as to why that works. Okay, that's enough.
All right, so now he's full yellow and he's full white, so it's on now. It's
she would be the hardest person to tell a joke to. Yeah, that's right. Phantom Girl, you've been quiet lately. I like Phantom Girl. She's good. Here comes Saturn Girl. Right in time for an explosion. Now it's the two. It's the gold versus the silver.
The two bros. Hey, bro, bro. And then
This is the Clash of the Titans, man. It's the War of the Gargantuas. This
Who
is
will survive?
yeah.
Oh my God, he just broke him in half. Like,
It's like there's the green gargantuan and like the bronze one. It's like I don't know whichever one. So one of them's gonna win.
yeah, is that you saw that Academy Awards clip where they had like people talking about like what inspired them to be in movies,
Yeah.
and Brad Pitt was like he watched
Yes.
the first movie he saw was War of the Gargantuan. Was like there's a green one and a whatever one, and then it's like and the two gargantuas fight, and I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I wanted to be in movies. And I was like,
Brad Pitt is
awesome.
yeah no Brad Pitt is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It's if there's like a gold one and a green one, and then it's literally the best thing ever. They just beat the shit out of each other. Like,
Yeah.
This is the best movie.
I remember we saw that because I'd seen it before, but we saw that.
Yeah, I got that
It's like
special
the whole
edition.
thing was fighting. They're fighting and like all they did is make miniature sets and
Just destroyed them.
They're like going to the ocean. They're like beating the shit out of each other, and they made a whole dock miniature set for them to beat up. Yeah.
I made a game out of it, and I made little characters. I made those little papercraft characters that I made.
Yeah.
That I made both gargantuas, and you just have to roll dice and fight. It's literally the best movie. If someone said to me, "My favorite movie of all time is War of the Gargantuas," I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's there."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, of course. It's awesome. All right, so
So she makes him sleep because
Yeah.
she's like OP sometimes. So
he fell down. What was this? Come on, let's call it a Timberwolf. Remember that thing I was going back to the gym, going back at the gym block? Oh man.
no, because like he asked what's his name? Lightning Lad is like I don't know where Light Lass is, and that's good. Like she shouldn't be bothered like by anyone or whatever. Like he says that specifically.
Right.
So Timberwolf feels more like an ass. So then he goes back to the gym to train for nothing, to train for crying for future issues.
Oh, back on Weber's world, Weber, Mr. Weber. It's like Texas.
Oh yeah, this is great. So he gave him a big tour, and they're like, "Oh, you're not so bad on tier. Just to think that we thought, classic comics, to think that we thought that you were bad, but like what, kind of good." And then Supergirl's like, "Oh, glad to meet you. Thanks for the look-see on tier. Nice to meet you." And he goes, "Nice to meet you too." And he turns his head.
One second, I'm just putting some links up. So all these links are in my all my videos, anyways. But make sure you subscribe to Classic Comics, which is here, and make sure you subscribe to Legionnaire Comics, which is here. Both these links are in all my videos, anyways. So in case if you missed it, you can go to one of my videos and check the description, and they're there. All I got was a lousy T-shirt. Yeah, exactly. Charlotte, your costume was awful. Yeah, Dawnstar has the best costume. That's guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's like, there he is. Yeah, on tier, you're pretty cool. I didn't think I could trust you, but I guess you're okay. It's like, yeah, I'm totally good. Wait a minute, the lights are out. Hey, who turned out the lights?
Oh no! Dun, 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 dun.
Electric Eye. It's Judas Priest's song. Electric Eye. It's the Emerald Empress. All right.
Legion of Superheroes, Volume 2, number 303. Cover dated September 1983. Cover artist is Larry Malstead, like just Larry Malstead. So this is written by Paul Levitz and penciled by Keith Giffen and inked by Larry Malstead and colored by Carl Gafford, lettered by John Costanza, and edited by Karen Berger.
Now, here we go.
Emerald Empress. They're all going solo right now. Superman 3.
Superman 3.
Stakes.
The greatest of all films.
I think the sweepstake was something like you could win an Atari and like or a record of the soundtrack or whatever.
Oh, that'd be cool. I like the soundtrack. Ken Thorne.
Yeah, Ken Thorne.
He did 2 and 3, mostly based off of John Williams, but there's some other stuff in there.
Yeah.
Evil is in the eye of the beholder. There's the eye right there, and there's the beholder of the eye. So there you go. Most excellent work, Ontier. It's like, damn you, Ontier. I knew you were a scumbag.
Yeah.
So she's captured Colossal Boy, Shrinking Violet, Brainiac, Supergirl, Sunboy. Is that correct? So was that the ones?
And what's her face? Either Gigi or the other one. No? Yeah?
I don't remember. Oh no, or did she not capture those? Yeah, okay, no, she's got Sunboy, yeah.
Yeah, Sunboy.
It's that no, that's Shrinking Violet, I think.
Oh, Shrinking Violet? Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it is Shrinking Violet. She's got the arrows or whatever.
Yeah. You preferred Mark, you like the green one? Yeah, I think I like the green one too.
Yeah.
But her name's Violet, so I guess you should have some Violet in there. I don't know. She's shrinking green, not shrinking violet. You sadist. Oh shit. What the heck?
Sadist. Now Brainiac. That's
This guy looks like the bounty hunter on Ord Mantell, or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Score. That's his name. Score. SKO.
Score. Yeah.
Score. SKORR. SK. Yeah. That guy was badass. I can't wait to get to that story. That was awesome.
Yeah.
There they go. Oh, look at that. It's Bouncing Boy and Duo Damsel. And look at this. He's trying to. What the hell's this? This is weird. He stretched out. Like, I don't remember ever his head stretching out.
Yeah, they're trying to make him more Humpty Dumpty-ish now. Then he could turn into a ball.
Like, it's like his whole entire head has stretched. Like, normally it was like just his body. His head was normal, wasn't it?
Yeah, but this is more. I saw a lot of this in the 80s, like that version of Bouncing Boy, where he's just a ball. He's just a round, like a thing.
Or maybe he was he always like that? No, I don't think so. All right, back to Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl. With Block there, looking at their little, it's the little hologram. It's like the holographic emperor or whatever.
Yeah.
How curious. Poor Block. Think he'll ever understand us flesh and blood types, Shady? Not a chance, Phantom Girl. Especially while he hangs around with Timberwolf. Hanging around with that loser.
Bunch of ists. It's like, listen, how about he talks about you like that about his race? There you go.
Wow. Double standard.
Yeah. No.
You have any standards? Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Oh wait, she doesn't have her white makeup here.
No, she's back to blue now. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. Oh, here we go. So that is Shrinking Violet.
Yeah.
Those are the ones. There's On Tier. I like how Supergirl is using Super Breath to hit Brainiac's to activate Brainiac's belt.
Yeah. A force shield. Good work, Supergirl. Dun.
Empress.
She blew right on your belt there, buddy. Right
Empress.
in the general area.
Yeah, she blew the belt. It's like,
all
right.
It's an inch lower, and
Empress, if you will use your emerald eye to smash the shield. Good work, Supergirl. Now, Sunboy, combine your solar powers with Supergirl's vision and aim for the neutralizer pods. They can't possibly withstand both. Majesty, please, use the eye. Destroy them. We can't get through the shield, and they're breaking free. Correction, little man. We are free.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. If they play that, why doesn't James Gunn play that in his movie? That'd be odd. Like, why don't they do some really deep cuts instead of having all these random characters in it? Like, do deep cuts like that where there's like a random thing going on or something. Like, do something fun like that.
Yeah.
Or he's got the family album.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of, he closes it up or something. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right, anyways.
I don't know.
Don't waste your time on the Dark Circle soldiers. Find the Empress. So that on tier guy wants to get in with the Dark Circle.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta get in. I'll sell my soul. She went down the corridor, Brainiac. Good spotting, Violet. Wait up for me, son boy. You're not the only one with a score to settle with On Tier and Her Majesty. Grrr. Wait a minute, before you go too far too fast, let's stop and think, huh? But you said, why is he so small here? What is going on here? Why is he so small?
I don't know.
Like, I know he's big, but he looks like he's the same size.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she breaks his jaw. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. He's got like a jaw.
Popular, yeah.
That must have been, I love Mad Balls. I used to have that loser. You loser, Timberwolf. 2 seconds later, just 2 seconds later, right? I agree, son boy. First, Brainiac 5 stops us. Then he tells us it's urgent to send us racing off in the same direction. He's nuts. He's no nuts. He's crazy.
He's no nuts. He's crazy.
Come on, Violet. He's long over that breakdown. Yeah, remember he had a breakdown?
Oh, yeah.
Breakdown. Everybody walks into the crowd.
Dark Circle Troop Builders. Yeah. No one would know what that is, Philip.
All right, Mattel, are you guys going to do the Dark Circle Troop Builder set? I need to get at least 7 of them for my collection.
And then whoever it is that gets that email quickly does some searching on their phone, like Dark Circle, DC Comics. Whoa. Oh yeah, yes. I know of these, and I think that.
Of course, I know of the Dark. Did you know? I knew that, and I knew you know. I know you knew. Did you know that? Of course. He had a couple of breakdowns. Yeah, he had a Bob Seger takedown, breakdown, shakedown. I don't know what the name of the song is. Shakedown, maybe.
Busted, yeah.
Busted, didn't let down. You're gone, honey. Just about the time I'm thinking it's all right. Shakedown. Oh, that was Beverly Hills Cop 2. I have to admit, I'm having a ball being back in action with you, Brainy. Of course, I missed you, Kara. I know, but it's okay. I understand. And by the infinite. Whoa, look at this. This is
We're
awesome.
about to crash into the thing.
Look at this. This thing is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're on this collision course. This is a total mess right here.
Yeah, Weber's world is about to crash into the United Planets base, playset. 2 playsets are about to collide.
Listen, you know, as a kid, if you took 2 play sets,
Yeah.
2 play sets are traveling towards each other.
Places collide, rival nations. It's a primitive clash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do temptation.
Yeah.
Bravely we hope against all hope. It's battle of wills. Anyway, what?
Yeah. So if you took Snake Mountain and threw it against Castle Grayskull, you're just not going to be good.
It's a fucking shit mess. Yeah.
It's a shit mess. Yes.
Yeah. What was the Crystal Castle from Crystar is one of the most fragile play sets. It's like it just shatters, and so you have to be super careful with it.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it, and I was like, it's just gonna shatter in my house somewhere.
Yeah, I only have Crystar, the actual. Well, I've got the new Crystar and the old Crystar, and I got you the new Crystar, right?
But the new Crystar, I'm sorry, the old Crystar looks awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna have him down there.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is Siobhan. No, this is Gigi. This is Gigi.
That's Gigi, yeah.
With is this Element Lad or who's she with? I can't remember.
I don't know, generic hair lad. I don't know which one it is.
I like Dream Girl here.
Yeah.
They said, okay, what did they tried to claim you could hang the Millennium Falcon on the back of a Star Destroyer? Yeah, right. No.
You mean the Oh, I heard that. I've never seen the Star Destroyer up close before.
Zendak.
I have the Millennium Falcon, and there's no way because
There's no way.
Yeah,
It's
huge. It's huge and it's heavy. So
yeah, Zendak. Yes, that's who that was. Okay, there. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So this is all a good page here. A lot of trying to destroy this crap.
Yeah. Weird perspective again.
Weird perspective. Like
because like Starboy looks tiny compared to, but I guess he's off there and she's more close to here. But there's just something off with the perspective here. It doesn't look.
Yeah, he should be bigger and she should be smaller. Like he should be further.
Or she's closer to us and he's not.
Yeah, but then why is he in this?
Why is he down? Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, something's got.
Sorry, Keith.
Sorry, Keith.
Sorry, Keith.
Yeah. But it's like this is great stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this was so funny. What's bothering you, Ultra Boy? First, you put Brainy in charge instead of me, even though I was deputy leader, and now you cut me out of the rescue mission too. Let me tell you what I think of you being deputy leader. Stuff it. That is great.
Yeah. Then Starboy's
She's pissed
laughing.
off. I like how Starboy's laughing.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny.
I'm not laughing. I'm just coughing away here. It's fine.
Star coughing. Yeah.
All right. They're stringing Violet with like lines on her. I don't know what happened there. It's just like some printing thing.
Yeah.
So here's them trying to again get out. There's Emerald Empress with like her big face projected here.
Yeah,
it's
awesome. Yeah.
It's like Computo or something. I shall do more. She got nailed.
Yeah,
he's got to save Violet, and then he gets nailed. It's like, here comes Sunboy. I like how she's like all relaxed about it. Yeah, okay. Club.
And freezes him.
Yep. Frozen.
Flash frozen.
Yeah, she's losing votes, yeah. Empress! I feel it on tear. Not merely the shaking, but a tearing deep inside the world. Something is wrong.
I'm Supergirl. Dun. Dun, dun, dun.
And then he's like, oh, of course. This should work. Fly that way. It's like, all right. Whoa.
Cleavage Girl. Dun, 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 dun,
Super
dun.
cleavage. Fly that way.
That's
it, Kara.
Do it.
On target. I should have been a pool hall hustler.
Yeah, she knocks it out of the way or whatever.
That was smart.
Yeah.
Because you just need to knock it a little bit.
Yeah.
Thumed again.
Thumed again.
Emerald Eye. Destroy them. Oh no, it's Kirby Crackle. It even says Crackle.
Yeah, Crackle.
It's literally Kirby Crackle.
Yeah.
And I actually have a green version of Crackle as one of my backgrounds.
Mm.
Oh, he flicked him.
Pyong.
He flicked Ontier.
Yeah.
She has her helmet on and off all the time. It's very inconsistent.
Yeah.
It's like it's on, it's off. Like, figure it out.
Make up your mind.
Oh gosh, she's got the ball. No. I owed you that Durland nerve cruncher lady. Thanks, Violet. Look at this guy. He's trying to escape. I like how he tries to escape, but he's like, brink. You can't escape, you loser. The Emerald Empress didn't know Didn't notice earlier. She had no clue who Supergirl was. Thought she was simply Superboy man's cosplay. Got cosplayer.
Oh boy, something got confirmed just now.
What?
The Russo brothers confirmed that Tony Stark's death in Endgame is part of Doctor Doom's story in Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, so it's the same fucking character. It's not Doctor Doom to me. Anyway.
All right.
Anyway. Yeah.
All right. Epilogue 1. Let's get married. Woohoo! I like her hair here.
Yeah.
She looks. This looks good.
Yeah. Epilogue
2.
You got like,
His
his jaw's broken.
It's like, and look at this. Look at Brainiac. You're too distracting. Oh.
Yeah. Well, because they're gonna be a thing. So.
It's like, dude, what's your problem? I'm just gonna take my distraction and leave.
Yeah.
It's a wedding. Wedding time. All right. This is annual number 2, $1.
Really? Oh, well, it's 1983. Hold on, let me get there.
What idiots, Dr. Doom.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know, yeah, this is the look, I don't want to.
Why couldn't they just have someone play the character? I don't. Anyway. Oh,
if we get into it, it's just going to tank the stream. So
yeah. Sorry. All right. Legion of Superheroes Annual Volume 2, Number 2. Cover date September 1983. Same cover date as 303. Cover artists are Keith Giffen and Larry Malstead, and Whatever Gods There Be. Written by Paul Levitz, penciled by Dave Gibbons, inked by Dave Gibbons, colored by Carl Gafford, lettered by John Costanza, and edited by Karen Berger. So this is Dave Gibbons doing the Legion. It's a pretty damn good job too. I like all the gods in this, like the look of them.
Oh, they look awesome.
Yeah.
Now this is actually because, like, the wedding issues. But this one is all action-y, so
yeah,
the wedding isn't really a big thing. It's just like it's really just an action comic again.
Right.
Picking shit up. That's cool. Where do you want it? He just throws it up in the air. I like White Witch here.
Mm-hmm.
Making it rain. Change the color of his pants.
Yeah, they're trying to reform the planet. It's
right.
It's Daxam, right? So
yeah, so Daxam was like heavily destroyed in the
Darkseid forced the billions of Daxamites to reform their planet in his face. Yeah. So yeah, that's messed up.
That is really weird.
Yeah, that was the birth of Darkseid being a big. I mean, Darkseid was kind of a big bad before, but they didn't really use him much. He formed the Secret Society of Supervillains for that comic. He was the big surprise like founder of that. But then years passed, he still didn't use him, and they used him in like an awesome way here. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So they're trying to fix it up. Oh my God, that's crazy! Look at that. All right, so now we're back on. Is this Orlando? Is that how? Is that
Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando.
That's how I say it, yeah. Karate Kid's outfit here is awesome, man.
Yeah, this is great. We're gonna get married. Hey, Timberwolf. It's like, so this is Orlando. Hey, it looks pretty shitty. It's like, it's fine, Timberwolf. Just relax yourself. There's Dawnstar. Everyone's here. Invisible Kid. We didn't see you last issue. Wah, wah, wah.
He was there. He just didn't do anything. I saw him in a couple panels. Yeah.
I must admit, your human customs are rather curious, Dawnstar. Well, I'm not a human. I'm a mutant. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm not a human. Like most of us are not human, idiot.
Violet on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Extra cleavage because this is a wedding. So
This is a wedding, so that's cleavage central.
and camel
The
toes.
playbook, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for checking out the stream. We appreciate it. Just doing some Legion talk.
Whew.
All right. There's Karate Kid. I do like that he was able to keep his collar
Yes.
with his robes.
Yeah. It's like, if you're gonna make a robe for me, have the big collar as well. Like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Excellent. See, I told you it'd be easy, Timberwolf. And slaps him on the back. You're too much, both of you. Look at these awesome. Look at these Dungeons and Dragons guards.
I always say they're the guards from Krull. They're not really the Krull guards, but like, yeah.
Yeah, they're from Krull. I think that's official.
Hey,
I think Krull was, but Krull, Marvel did the Krull comic, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they did, right? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So they can't be officially Krull. They're gonna have to be something else. We'll have to make up something for them. But they look like the Krull guards. You're right.
Yeah.
Slayers.
The Slayers, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to do one-off things every once in a while, we could just do a movie adaptation or something. Like, that would be fun.
Yeah, Krull would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have that now. With that website being gone, I have to own it on digital for to do.
Yeah.
That's the other problem. It's like, oh, do this. It's like, guys, I have.
Yeah, it used to be unlimited. Now it's not. Yeah.
It was unlimited before. Now it's not.
Yeah.
Now it's not. Like, someone was like, "Oh, let's do some Star Treks and stuff." It's like, great. I was able to get a few digital, but do I have everything? Even in this, sometimes we jump to DC Presents, which is okay because I do have DC Presents. But if we jump to a weird comic that I don't have, might be in trouble. You're in trouble. Wump. Oh my God, what's going on here? Oing. It's Superboy whoosh coming from the time stream.
Yeah.
Superboy, hey, how's it going? Hey, Supergirl. I noticed you do something with your hair? Why, yes, Superboy, I made it lower and exposed more of it. It's like, oh yes, that's it.
It's like the time he fell in love with his or in lust with his great granddaughter.
Right.
Yeah.
When you put it that way, Sean, you make it sound bad.
Where is she actually? What happened to her?
Oh yeah, where is that woman?
Yeah.
What the heck's going on here? Great page, everyone there having a good time. I'm having a good time. That's from the Warriors. Whoosh, crash, destroy these fields here. It's like Dream Girl, Cosmic Boy, White Witch, Ultra Boy, and Star Boy have all crash landed. Crash landing. It's like, let me use some of my magnetic powers. Shouldn't be too difficult to find out. At least not compared to finding a way home to our time. Uh-oh, where are they? They're in another time.
Yeah.
What is this? This is thousands of years ago. Do they give the thing it's BC something, right? I don't know.
Yeah, like the Great Wall is being built, so it's BC.
Yeah. So they try to figure out. So they go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get back in time.
It's
so
like ancient Greece or whatever. Yeah.
Sorry?
It's like ancient Greece or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ultra Boy can't break the time barrier.
Yeah.
White Witch, do you have any spells? Oh, yeah, because I knew we were going to fall through time, so I prepared a bunch of time spells. It's like, no, I don't have anything.
Yeah, Ultra Boy's thing is clever in that, like, he's gone through time before, but with the aid of, like, Superboy and all that stuff. So they provided the speed while he turned invulnerable so that he wouldn't get destroyed by the speed. But by himself, he can only use one power. So if he used super speed, he'd destroy himself.
That's true. It was Superboy's thing when Superboy broke through.
Yeah.
Superboy, you messed up again, man. Really? Come on. That's a joke. Superboy's never messed up, ever. I think the Superman granddaughter character is involved in the Millennium. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that stupid thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Manhunters, yes. Years away, post-crisis, yeah.
My apologies. I did not prepare any spells for fireproofing or time traveling. I studied magic's morph, maybe. Oh, more, but that's just like the E's got cut off there.
Yeah.
More appropriate for a wedding ceremony. Yeah, I like White Witch. Actually, she's cool.
So now we have legionnaires fighting actual legionnaires.
Oh my god, that is so cool! I never thought of that.
They
You're
don't
right.
really say that here, but it's true. That's what they're doing.
We're also legionnaires. Hello,
Dun.
legionnaires. Who are the legionnaires? We all are. We're all legionnaires.
We're all legionnaires here.
Everyone's legionnaire. They're speaking some kind of weird dialect. You stop. I am a white witch. They're like, holy shit, that was weird. Who's this woman?
Witch. We burned 5 of them. I don't think they were witches, but like this one's a real one.
Yeah. Burn the witch. Dreamy, what's the matter? You look like paler than the witch. I was trying to use my power to see our future, see if we're going to find our way back to our own time. It didn't work. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but hey.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let's go. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, their flying rings work.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's a wedding issue, but we've got these guys displaced in time. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And mostly it's this, actually, I think.
Is this the adventure? Yeah, basically.
So they land here in I'm pretty sure it gave a year.
Yeah, when they were talking about the Great Wall and all that stuff, like in that big splash page. I think they talk about it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Kulthum. Oh, yeah. Here come the gods.
Here comes the axe, and here comes the smasher.
Sure,
So
anyways, these aren't gods.
No.
Is there a spoiler? I mean, they're from a race of somebody we know.
But they influenced humanity's perception of gods because they're a-holes as well. So
right. You guys are a bunch of assholes, aren't you?
This is what the Eternals was trying to be. I mean, these
right. This is actually that is the Eternals. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back to these two.
Yeah.
We're on our way to a wedding. Hey, I'm back and I've got my powers back. Yay.
Yay. No one cared, but sure.
Look, I can turn it on into all this weird shit.
Great.
Looks like Grey Hulk.
Yeah. A Grey Hulk dog with like a big beard.
They're gonna be really early. Yeah, we're like oh my god, how many years earlier? They're like 4,000 years.
Yeah, 4,000 years. Sorry.
They're like 4,000 years early.
Yeah.
Breep, breep, breep. Hello, Dawnstar. What's going on? Dream Girl. Okay, so wait, who called? Yeah, Dawnstar. Dawnstar looks cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
so she's gonna go find them, I guess.
Yeah. We need you to help find them. All right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. It's all good. It's good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's those two.
Corrected
slayers.
showing off, like destroying Superboy and what's the guy's name? Timberwolf. Yeah.
Having the big lollipops and all that. Yeah, Bouncing Boy Duodams are stuck at HQ. Yeah. Part 2.
The Garth and Imra are trying to get back. Like I don't know, they're getting back to speaking terms and stuff. So, yeah. All right. So here are these gods. They're like
there's a red one, a green one, a blue one. That's awesome.
That's
woman.
I like the lighting on this. Is great.
Woman, I bid thee speak, and speak truly. We are travelers, Zeus, and sorry if our actions have offended you. Dreamy, don't play up to that windbag. It's like, We're legionnaires. You owe us an apology. Oh no, sorry, that's this guy speaking. We're legionnaires. You owe us the apologies. Who's got 2 thumbs and is owed an apology?
This guy.
And Zeus is like, thy jokes fall flat, bearded one.
Beard is more beardier than your beard. Like, well, that's true, actually.
My beard is much more of a beard than yours. Damn it! Stop making fun of my beard. You're attacking us from behind, eh? Pulling an axe on me, eh? Oh, you be still, fool. Be still, fool. Great thinking, Tom. Now I guess I have to get us out of this all by myself. It's like nothing to do but play along again. Come with me, beautiful one, away from your sleeping comrades. Perhaps when we are alone, you will be freer with your secrets. Look, I shall show you mine. Well, that's a big secret. You're damn right. Gaze about you. Here's Olympus, an awesome place. Look at how awesome this is. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome, Zeus. I'll give you that much. But we're from another world and another time. That sounds like bullshit. That sounds like a contrivance. It's like, no. Really, it's not. We really are. It's messed up. All right. Well, Zeus is taking her on the grand tour here.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm going to end all 5 of your lives. That's nice of him. I can tell the future. And yours is doom. Within a year, I see your world bleak and devastated by war lasting only minutes. That's like that 6-minute war, right? Or what was that? There's like the 6-minute war or something. I forgot how many minutes it was. Someone will know in chat.
Yeah.
6-minute war?
Yeah, so Mark say Dave Gibbons' first DC work was Brave and the Bold, just mere months before this in 1983's July. So this is like September. So yeah, I mean, he's great. He worked on like 2000 AD and all that stuff before this. He's a British guy. Yeah, there's some weird work with Dreamgirl's hair to make it look different, I guess. But
Dawnstar looks good.
Yeah.
I like Dawnstar's face. Her face looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 6-minute war. Or is it not? Is that not what they're talking about here? I don't remember. Am I thinking Logan's Run? It's simple, friends. Dawnstar would have found them if they disappeared in space. That is true. But they were lost in time, so she can't track in time. You know what would be cool? If she leads them to a spot, she's like, they're here, but they're not there because they're in a different time, but it's the same spot. That would have been neat.
Yeah.
Like, ooh. All right, so they're all trapped in these bubbles here.
Yeah.
And then he just uses his magnet powers and like unlocks it. That was awesome.
Yeah. They don't understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, we have powers.
Yeah.
Here come the gods.
Whoosh.
It was just a simple thermonuclear war, like in war games.
Yeah. Shall we play a game?
Thermonuclear war. I'd click that too. I like war games.
Yeah.
I mean, I put it in. My wife thought it was boring as hell. I was like, well,
wow, yeah.
I thought it was pretty exciting.
Yeah, Eddie Deason or whatever is like, wow, like that guy.
Yeah. Other foreign tubes, Dream Girl is to the rescue. Listen, woman. He's grabbing this woman here. Believe what you will, woman. After all, the dead have no gods. Back off unless you want me to send that hammer right through your ass. What?
Yeah, that's what it says, actually.
I'm going to shove that hammer right up your ass. I'm going to shove that hammer right up your ask me no more questions. Tell me no more lies.
Yeah.
And if you do, what is it? If you do something behind the refrigerator, laid a piece of glass. No, and if you sat upon it, you'd cut your little. Ask me no more questions. Tell me no more lies. All right. Anyways, okay. Keep it back, Archer lady. Huh, gasp. Oh, gasp. Haven't had a gasp in a while. Look at this, picking this fatso up. We're going home, pal. Here comes Zeus. And she judo flipped him.
Yeah, judo flip. Oh, it's 2,000 years before judo was invented.
Someone call Hades. Yeah, only wedding spells. But Dreamgirl's got judo, so she judoed her.
I got judo abilities.
You don't know what this is, but it's called judo. I invented it. It's like, well...
Using the weight of the opponent against them. Brilliant! Anyway.
Yeah. Not for Legionnaires. Goddess. Whoa, what's happening? Spell to the face. Big super fight. No mortal is swift enough to catch me. He's got red eyes. All right, so they just teleported.
Well, they turn into...
Oh, sorry. They turn into animals, yeah. Oh my god, they transform. That means they're chameleon boys, people.
I knew Chameleon Boy's an asshole. And these guys are assholes too. Like, you can't judge an entire people on the few people that you meet.
Listen, just because 99 out of 100 of them are assholes doesn't mean they all are.
I mean, they all are, yeah.
This machine just called me an asshole.
Yeah.
For throwing rice, yeah.
It's like the wedding spells. Yeah.
Yeah, what are wedding spells?
Yeah. Like, you're with the Legion. They get attacked every day. Like, one of them is, some spells are like,
Yeah. One is like a Viagra kind of spell.
Yeah.
Karate Kid's like, oh, darn it.
Yeah.
And we're just like, it's okay. I got a spell prepared.
Like, yeah. It's never happened before. Well, stand back.
Let me take care of that right now.
What?
Woo. Elongate. No. Listen. Whoa. What is that? Roar?
It's the ship. Flying off.
The top of the building was their space, was their StarCraft.
Putting us in a bunch of sci-fi machines should have tipped us off to that, but it didn't. So, because like those tubes are not from that time. Like, anyway.
Yeah, and there you go. They found them.
Yeah,
Chameleon Boy.
Yep.
Well, we reversed the polarity and traced you back here. Great. Yeah, we did it. Now let's go to a wedding. Oh. See, this wedding issue was great. It had nothing to do with a wedding.
No.
It was just like this big fight in the gods and all that. And they're like, yeah, there's a wedding at the end. That's it.
Mm-hmm. So everyone's like, oh, it's a wedding. And poor Timberwolf is still pining away for Light Lass and all that.
Oh, Light Lass, I'm thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you.
Hey, places, everybody. I still got my stupid ponytail, like pigtail things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Cindy. Like Cindy was doomed to have those pigtails forever. Yeah.
It's official, Carl. They've even resigned their Legion membership. See? C for Catwoman? No, just C like I'm saying, look at this.
Wow, I almost wish I didn't have to go back. Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Dun, 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 dun. Yay. Uh-oh, epilogue.
Uh-oh.
We never made it. Siobhan, we never made it. Yes. But one of the Legionnaires is an imposter. Shrinking Violet? Was that did we already spoil that from before?
Someone spoil it for us.
Wow. Spoiler alert. Now I got a taste of my own medicine when I spoiled that garbage Daredevil show. It's like I got a taste of my. They're like, you see this medicine right here? Here, eat it. Eat your own medicine. They resigned. Jackie was like one of my favorites.
Yeah. They never knew what to do with Karate Kid either, so even though they gave him a whole comic, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next week, what is next week's Legion? Episode 81. No, episode 81 is
81.
Yeah, 304, 305, 306, 307.
Yeah.
No, 307, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Given hated Karate Kid, I remember. So that, and then, okay, so after episode 81, 307, and then we have to see what's up. So let's take a quick look and see what's after that.
Yeah, so one of you guys spoiled it.
Yeah, it was spoiled. It doesn't bother me in the least.
Yeah.
I don't care at all. You could spoil the whole thing for me. Spoilers do not affect me. If a comic or movie has a spoiler that makes the movie unwatchable if you know the spoiler, then it's not a movie. Right? Like, if like Planet of the Apes has a big spoiler because the whole time you're thinking Taylor, he's trying to get back to Earth. He takes Nova with him. They're going to run back. His whole thing is got to get back, got to figure out how to get back home to Earth. And they get to Earth. He gets to the end. He sees that the Statue of Liberty is there. And he's like, oh my God, I am on Earth. I'm at home.
Yeah.
So that it's a spoiler. Who cares? I've seen that movie 100 times and I know what the spoiler is. And I knew the spoiler before I ever saw the movie because I knew of it.
I didn't. I saw it when I was 12. It was 1989, and I guess at that point there wasn't any ironic like, like like Simpsons and all that stuff spoiled it. So
Right.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't know how, but I didn't know it. I didn't know part 2's ending either.
I did not know part 2's ending.
Yeah.
So that there's that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. Hold on a second. So we got 304, 305, 306, 307. Then it's 308, and then it's New Adventures of Superboy.
Okay.
Which is that anniversary edition. So I can give. So let me see here. Let me get my other. I have like several spreadsheets that I'm trying to like keep it all. All right.
Yeah, Spaceball spoiled it, and I must have seen that before I saw Planet of the Apes, but I didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely saw Planet of the. I saw Spaceballs before I saw Planet of the Apes. So 308, 309, 310, and then it's New Adventures Superboy number 50. I actually have that comic. So it's going to be, so next week is 304 to 307, and then it's 308, 309, 310, and New Adventures of Superboy. And then it's 311, 312, 313. And then it starts to get weird. I can't tell. Good night. So 5309, 310. Then it's 11, 12, 13. And then it's Legion of Superheroes Volume 3, Number 1, it says. So 313 is the end?
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. So 313. So 81, 82. Legion would be Monday.
So Edward's saying Superboy should be before 310.
Correct.
That
Yeah,
Omen story, doesn't get.
that's correct. Yeah, I'm not saying the reading order. I'm just saying which ones are going to be covered. 311 to 313. So that'll be 83 episodes, and that'll be it. Monday.
So you know DC has these new it's like their epic collection called DC's Finest.
Uh-huh.
And they have a Legion of Superheroes one. It's probably stuff we've read. Zap Goes Legion, but I can't get a beat on what exactly is in it. I like those new ones. I also like the small ones. I like those. I can read them. I
the small ones, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that one. I'm just getting these other. So that was 307, right? Yeah, so 307. So I need 308. Superboy 50, 309, 310, 11, 12, and 13. So 30. I'm just saving the what's going on here? 308. Okay. Just want to make sure I have them all. Issue 314 becomes, okay, so let's see. Yeah, so Superboy, okay, got that one. Yeah, we got that one, so that's good. Original stories continued into the 330s. A new Baxter series begins parallel to new title of the Legions. Okay. With a massive big battle. 314 comes out. So 314. All right, let's take another look. Hold on. 309. 310. Just want to make sure I have all of these because I'm going to forget. Like 2 seconds after we finish, I'll forget. 311. 312. And then 313. 12. Okay. So let me go back then. So you guys are saying complete. So the site I'm looking at is like this completionist thing. So here a villain, there a villain. Legion of Superheroes, Volume 3, Number 1. It's like a blue cover. And then the next thing is called Tales of the Legion.
All right.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to do that. I think 313 does 314 does 314 continue from 313? Let me know in the chat. Because now it's called Tales of the Legion of Superheroes, and that's 314.
Yeah. Yeah, it changed. That's what I was thinking. It had to change because there's no way it ended at 313.
Yeah, it changes its name. So does it continue?
It has to.
Let's see. Oh, let me see what my spreadsheet says. Tales is a continuation of this one. Okay. So there, okay, so it looks like volume 3. It looks like it's like Tales and Legion of whatever continue in to each other.
Yeah, so
Like it's like
Tails goes up to 354, and that's it.
all right, see you, man. 314 to 325 Warner stories. You can't remember them much. The Baxter series is better. It's retitled Volume 2 to number 1. Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna do any of those.
Okay.
I think we're done with 313 because now it's called Tales of the Legion,
Mhm.
And then jump to the Baxter series. The thing is that I don't want to do any of Volume 3, even though it was whatever. It's just that like,
Well, Clobby didn't. That
Clobby,
was the
like,
whole, yeah.
like he kind of liked some of. See, the thing is, he kind of liked some of it. Some of it he didn't like, but for me, it's like we wanted to do it together, and if he's not with us to do these, I've kind of like run my course with this. Like I want to finish it off, and then that's it. Like I don't have. It's tough for us to do these without him here. The whole point was it was supposed to be for the three of us. Even this, it's called a layout in StreamYard. This layout I did for 3 people, so that we could be like you could see. That's why you see the yellow on the sides. Like it wouldn't be like that because the 3 of us would be there and we would fill this out. So
Right.
I don't know if I can continue doing it after that. Like I'll finish it because we should at least finish volume 2.
Right.
And then they changed it to Tales. I'm like, well, now it's not the Legion of Superheroes. Now it's Tales of the Legion. And then volume 3 is the number 1. Yeah,
Okay.
Massive Legion Deaths. Yeah. I might just read it on my own, but I don't think I'll stream with it anymore because I want to complete it so that we completed it for him. And that's that. And now we're going to move back to Avengers because I want to do Avengers and we want to do Star Wars. And I can only do 3 streams a week, really, because I'm on other people's shows. So I think episode 83 or whatever I said.
Yeah.
I think that might be that might be the end. Let me look at it again. What number is that? 83. So episode 83 would be the last episode. So there's only 2 more episodes left. And then that's it. I might read it on my own just to read it.
Yeah.
But this stream was created for the 3 of us to do it because Clobby loved the Legion and no one else did. Not that, I mean, obviously you guys in chat loved it, but we're talking about YouTubers. Nobody wanted to sit there and go through all of it. And even Clobby didn't think we could do all of it. He just thought, well, we'll just go from 197 and do Superboy. And I was like, no, I said, why don't we start from the beginning? So that's why. So for me, I'm good to stop at 313 and that's that. And then we'll move on to Avengers and it'll be Mightiest Mondays. Every Monday we do Avengers.
Yeah.
And we'll just have 83 streams of 3 hours a piece, or at least 2 to 3 hours. Let's say 2 hours.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, that is crazy to have. So 83, let's say times 2.5. We have like 200 and over 205 hours. We have 200 hours of Legion.
Right.
I mean, that is nobody's ever going to do that.
No one's done it. I don't think anyone will do it. The thing about the Legion is like, I always admired people that were fans of the Legion because to me, that's the real comic book. Like that's the next level of comic book nerddom. Right. It's like, yeah, you can like Spider-Man, Superman, all this stuff. And you can even like Speedball or something like that. But to me, like, no offense to Legion, they were more mainstream than Legion. Legion was like, you had to know everything. You had to know all the characters. It's its own universe, really.
Yep. Yeah, it's its own universe.
I'm glad that like I went on this journey because now I know all this like, and it's a great like layer of DC comics and comics in general that I had a huge blind spot for, and now like it's all awesome. So I can wear a shirt like this in Pride. I was called out. I went to the comic shop.
They're like, "Why are you wearing that shirt? That's not."
I wore it, and this guy who was walking his dog,
Thanks.
he was like, I was gonna say, like, do you even know what that is? But you're carrying a comic book bag, and I'm like, yeah, no, I know it's for 85, man. Long live the Legion, and then I walked away. So yeah,
we gotta get Legion flight rings.
I know we gotta get rings, yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we'll do it. 2 more left, and then it'll be Avengers, and then Fridays will still be a little bit. It will be Batman for a little bit, then Iron Fist for a little bit, and then it'll be Star Wars, and then eventually we're gonna get to in about a couple of months. We'll be Avengers and Star Wars. Now I'm going to continue doing videos of one-off stories.
Yeah.
So you can see on my channel that I have, like, I've been doing Green Arrow, I've been doing Black Panther Kirby, I've been doing X-Men, I've been doing Rob Liefeld's Extreme Universe in order of release, not just Youngblood and whatever. Like I've been doing them in order of how you read it.
Yeah.
So there's a potential for Legion to be done in that way, but to stream about it, we're going to do Avengers and Star Wars. And that's what I really want. I wanted to do Superman, but the task is too big. It's almost undoable, because once Superman breaks into so many issues, I'm not even going to be able to figure out which ones to read next. And
if the stories continue onto things, then it's kind of impossible. Yeah,
it's impossible. The problem is, I made that decision once we lost that website, because I own a lot of Superman on digital. I own a lot of it. I'll tell you, I own a lot. But the problem is that I don't really own it all, and we won't be able to do it. Like, eventually. So I was thinking we could just do pre-crisis Superman, right? But then I was thinking I might just do it on my own.
Yeah.
Right. And I might just do that on my own. And I wanted to do, I'll change my thing to, so our different screen here. I love it. Okay. There's also, so Philip is saying he'd be proud of us. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Thanks.
We really went through a lot to get all this going, like to commit. See, I like the Legion, but I don't love it as much as Clobby loved it. Now, having read all of this now, I still really like it, and I've collected a lot of it. Not a lot of it, but I've collected a good portion of it. But I really want to get into Avengers, and I really want to get into Star Wars, and I need to do just to change it up a little bit, right? That's why I wanted to do Superman, but it's just too hard to do. There's a cover of Mark Waid's Legion where it says, "Isn't this issue 584? That's how long the series has been going for 50 years." Yeah, that's crazy. Love the Justice League. That was awesome too. Yeah, Justice League would be cool as well, but it's not as long.
Yeah,
and the roster starts to change. Like, for me, Justice League, if it's not your main guys, like, as soon as it starts getting these weird characters, like, I don't care.
Yeah,
Justice League, I just I would lose interest in. So again, we still do one-off things here and there with Transformers. We do those occasionally. And we're going to finish off the Transformers cartoons for sure. And I'll see how it goes as we go. But for doing the live streams, I got to do with what I'm already reading anyways. And I started to get into Avengers, and I really want to finish that up. And I really want to do Star Wars, because we don't do anything Star Wars here, and I don't like anything new. So I really want to, at least do something cool.
Yeah. No, and it's cool. Like, I guess people do talk about the Marvel ones, but not the way we do it.
No.
So, and we go through everything, and between you and me, we know a lot. Like, we're not, like, purists, but, like, we do have a love and passion for these Star Wars characters, and like you just talked about Score, it's like
Yeah, he's
Marvel
awesome.
Star Wars had a lot of great characters that were never proliferated into like other media, except for Jackson for some reason. But like there was never a Cairo figure, and there was
Jacks
never
on,
like
jacks off.
yeah, and all that stuff. And the oh god, what was the name of those characters? The Plujibs or something like that.
I don't know.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Star Wars is going to be good. Justice League great was great until about 220. Yeah. See, I love DC. I love Marvel and DC, and the thing is that Marvel is easier to access, and it's easier to read and share with people.
Mm.
Like some of these legions, like Batman the Outsiders is actually very cool. I've been reading those, and those are very easy to share and easy to read, and we could do 6 in a stream, right?
Right.
Some of the DC stuff, there's a lot of writing and a lot of like Legion, there's a lot of characters going on. And it starts to get jumbled in my mind as like that first issue of tonight. I was like, what was this again? Like, I can't even remember. There's just so much going on. So it's really big. Like I can tell the people that love Legion, they're like, this is what I care about. Like, there's no room for other things going on, right? Like, I feel like with Marvel, it's easier to cover on a live stream. This is why, if you notice, all my single videos, except for X-Men, which is also heavy with a lot of stuff, but like Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, all, Green Arrow, right? All of those videos are all DC characters because I can just take one comic and I can take and I can do a 10-minute video on just one comic.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Like versus like Marvel, it's easier to stream with because it's just more accessible for the average person.
Right.
That's why they had its own who's who. I know you're just like, what is happening? It's like, there's too much going on.
Marvel always wrote for action. No offense to DC. I know, but by the 80s, like popular rumor has it that like Marvel had 75% of the market or something like that. The thing is, you could pick up a Marvel comic and like a guy's fighting another cool guy, and there's lots of like splash pages and like lines and shit, and it was cool. Like I like DC as a kid. I think I bought more Marvel though. Like I'll admit that. And when they were doing events like Acts of Vengeance and stuff, and Evolutionary War through the annuals, I thought that was really super neat. It got me into like Acts of Vengeance was a great primer because you got all sorts of characters in it. So
I know. And like the thing is, it's okay. So not everything on DC is in digital, but a lot of Marvel stuff, almost all of Marvel stuff is.
Oh yeah.
So I have way more. It's easier for me to acquire it. So right now, what I'm doing is you can see that I'm sharing the screen, and it's from that app that I got, right? So it's like I used to we used to use the website, right? Yeah. And that website was good for that. The other one, unfortunately, is a disastrous mess, and it's so filled with ads, and they're all like naughty ads. So it's like I can't share the screen. Like if one of those pops up, it'll be really trouble for me. So I can't really show it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get in trouble and with my channel because I'm sharing the screen and then something pops up, right? Like I've been enjoying your Black Panther video format. Yeah. So Edward, thanks a lot for saying that. So what I've been doing is I've been taking these streams, and instead of streaming, it looks like the stream. I share the screen and all that, but it's just one comic, and it's just me talking for that one comic and no interaction. And the thing is that there's a lot of people that don't like this. So I get a couple of comments, and people don't like this. They're like, oh, you're talking, I want to hear you review these 4 Legion comics. I don't want to hear you bitching about Daredevil or talking Star Wars or, oh, look, it's Lenny and Squiggy. And, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they don't like that. They're like, the stream is too long. My retort is that it's a hanging out stream. It's more stream of consciousness. We're talking about these comics as though we're all friends and talking about them. And I think it's easier to do it with Avengers. I just think it's easier to do it with Avengers. It's easier for me because it's, the Avengers are so known to me that I don't need to remember, oh yeah, who is this again? What's going on again?
Right.
Where are we again? You know what I mean? And
yeah.
There's some comics that I enjoy reading by myself, and Legion is one of those. When I'm reading the comic, it's fun and I like reading it. But now I have to make all these notes, and I have to make way more notes because I'm going to forget stuff because I don't know everything. And that makes it harder for me to interact with the chat and also do the comic.
Right.
That's another thing. Now, it was easier with Clobby because Clobby knew the comics back to front, so he could take on the heavy lifting of like the explaining, oh, that's this character and that's this writer, and I don't like the way that this artist did this. I don't know any of that. Yeah. So if this is just you and me looking at it almost, for the second time, I read it once and now I'm looking at it again. Right.
Yeah.
So his presence, like him not being here, is really difficult because it's really his thing that I wanted us 3 to hang out and talk about comics. And that's what we chose. It's like, that's it. So that's over with. And I think, things come to an end, they come to an end, but there's going to be new stuff. So we'll see. And maybe, look, it's not a for sure. Maybe in a year, I'm like, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go back. Like, we're still going to be here. We can still go back to it. It's not gone forever. I started up a whole Superman thing. I made all the backgrounds. I did all the layouts. And then I said, you know what? It's not going to feasibly work. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be, and Superman's my ultimate favorite character.
Yeah. No, we were both excited for it, but like, you're right. And especially with what happened with that site, like it's a lot. Like, I've got some of the omnibuses, but it's, and that shows a reading order of its own.
Right.
But it's a lot to grab all of that stuff. So
it would be really hard to do all of that. Like, and I have a lot,
because Superman had 2 titles. It was Superman and Action Comics, and then it went off in other things. Like those omnibuses, when I got them, like the Golden Age omnibuses, I thought it was just going to be like one title. It's all of them in order, but there's a lot of them.
Yes, I know. And the problem is that some of them are like, they're reprints for a while.
Yes,
that was the other thing.
They would cheat and then reprint them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's great, but now it's just a reprint. And it's like, okay, so then how do we cover this one? Because that's going to be weird. Right. Like, so anyways, okay. So I was able to get all of I was just downloading the images for us to use. Bestsellers for DC. Titans and Legion. Yes, I know. Yeah. Those are the 2 big ones.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited for Iron Fist? It's going to be 5 streams. We're going to do all of the real Iron Fist. Marvel Presents and or Premiere and his solo series. I'm looking forward to that big time. Iron Fist is awesome. Like the real Iron Fist.
Right, the real one, yeah.
Oh, he's awesome.
All his stuff is cool, man. So yeah, it's a good one because I think he got dragged through the mud with that show. And
he did, yeah.
And now no one cares, right? So yeah,
right. Yeah, it's like, I know he did. I watched season 1 twice, for Christ's sakes, because my wife wanted to watch it, so I rewatched. I was like, oh, I gotta go through it again.
Yeah,
I watched it again, and it was all right. I mean, it's okay. I didn't even see season 2, and he's got the costume, I think, in that one.
Right.
So, anyways. All right, Sean, what's going on? What do you got going on?
The channel's still the same, and it's got all the comic book reviews and stuff. I tried to shoot. I did make one video, but I haven't posted it yet. Marvel 2-in-1 #2, so I'll do that sometime this week. And I've got a lot more comic book reviews and old comic books, like going through them as well. So stay tuned.
Cool. I'm not going to read those. We're not going to do those. I'm going to do Marvel Premiere 15 to 25. We're going to do Iron Fist Volume 1, 1 to 15, and the 2 team-ups. That's it. That's all we're doing. And then we're going to move into Star Wars. So Batman and the Outsiders, I think there's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 episodes left of Batman and the Outsiders, 2 episodes left of Legion, and then it's going to be Avengers every Monday, Mightiest Mondays, Avengers, and then it's going to be 5 Iron Fist streams, and then it's going to be Star Wars. And Star Wars, we are starting from the comic strips, like the newspaper strips or whatever, like Sundays. We're starting from that. That is going to be awesome. There's nobody who's doing those. I'll see a video. Yeah, the comic strips were great. Oh, it was fun. That's it. No, there's nobody who's going to go page by page. And these will be great because it's the full thing. It's a really cool thing. Where's my Star Wars? You could see and for Star Wars, I got the Epic collections on digital. I actually purchased these. These are actually purchased, and it says Legends barf, but what are you going to do? So look at that.
Yeah, that's the Sundays. So they have 2 of the Sundays, and then they go into, when they did classic Star Wars, that's what they're reprinting, is the Dark Horse reprintings of the newspaper strips, but they made them into comic books, so that's why they'll look a little different than this. But it's still the same art, Al Williamson and all that stuff. And all that great stuff. So it's gonna be awesome. This is at the birth of Star Wars.
Yeah,
looks incredible, and it's all space and fighting and all this cool stuff. It is Star Wars. It's like, this is the thing I'm talking about. When you read this, even if you didn't know anything about it, it feels like Star Wars. It feels more like Star Wars than modern day stuff, because they kind of got it back then without any effort, because they grew up on this kind of Buck Rogers stuff, right? So
Edward, I do have all of that purchased as well. So we're into stuff that I've purchased. I bought all of this stuff on Comixology, and this program here can convert it into readable files that I can share, because Comixology is now on Kindle, and it's a disaster. So, but yeah, what Sean is saying, this is like, soon as I looked at this, I was like, I got emotional. I was like, yeah, this is Star Wars. Oh my God.
We talked about this for years, actually, about this is probably one of the better things outside of the movies.
Yeah, volume 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no.
So they have been collected in the Epic collections.
This is it.
There might have been an omnibus back in the day, but Marvel did Epic collections of the entire series that they had. Also mixed into that was the movie adaptations as well, and they also published 2 volumes of the newspaper strips, and they also had an Epic collection of the Droids Ewoks comics. I got that a couple months ago. All that good stuff.
There you go. So I have all of these purchased, and once we start up the Star Wars stuff, I'm going to share that with my super friends. So anyone who is a channel member is going to have these. They can download them and keep them. I'm going to share all of this and Iron Fist and all that with all of the channel members. So if you are a super friend, if you're a channel member, look out for that. I'll post stuff because the Legion comics are coming down or real soon. They're gonna come off that. I'm gonna put up those Star Wars Epic collections, and at least the first few while we do them, so you can download them and keep them. And they're those Epic collections that I purchased myself. I did purchase these, and they've been converted to readable files that you can read on tablets or whatever. So those are going to be available to everybody who's a channel member. They're damn worth it, man. I'll tell you right now, it's damn worth it. Firstly, it cost me a lot to get all of this. I don't think there were sales on a lot of these. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them in physical, but I desperately want them all. At least the newspapers. That's the two collections, and I definitely want the Marvel ones. And I wouldn't mind having. I actually have Return of the Jedi physical comics from the time.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah.
I have the floppies. I have the big
floppies,
collected thing, and I got the paperback. At the pulp show.
Awesome.
The Marvel paperback. You saw it, and then you're like,
yes.
And you told the guy, like, there's a guy here I know that's gonna totally buy that.
Yes, that was it. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I know what everybody wants. Like, yeah. I'm not oblivious to stuff. It's like I know, like I'll see. I was on ETEP's stream talking about Giallo, what's it called, Blood and Black Lace, and Trina, who's one of the co-hosts. So her and ETEP are the hosts. And I said to her, I was like, oh, we're talking. I was like, the Last Unicorn came up. I said, oh, the Last Unicorn. I was like, have you seen that? And she's like, no. I said, that's guaranteed. You'll love that movie, guaranteed. I was like, that's the Rankin Bass. I was like, do you like this? Do you like that? She's like, yes. I was like, you will like Last Unicorn, guaranteed. So I put it on. Now she's not one of the super friends, but I co-host. She's so I give that to her on anyways. Comic Relief Crusaders here. What's going on, dude?
Comic Relief Crusader. I found my it's my dad's copy of the book like on the weekend, and that book is almost exactly the movie.
Oh my god,
it's crazy.
I want to make sure you guys are subscribed to Comic Relief Crusader. Hey, Comic Relief's doing pretty good on his Comic Relief. There you go. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Comic Relief Crusader. He does live streams, all that kind of stuff, Transformers. He's working on his own manga, I believe. I'm not sure. Am I allowed to? Should I not have said that? He's posted it and stuff in other things. So there you go. Yeah. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So that's all coming up. I can't wait to do the Star Wars stuff. This is going to be real Star Wars. So when that starts up, I'm going to need you guys to like really hype that up for me too, because all of this crap, here's what happens. I'm not going to say channels versus channels. However, I was watching Purist's channel, and a certain YouTuber, big time YouTuber, came on that channel, and they had a massive argument about Star Wars. And the thing is that I'm not choosing anyone's side, but in a way I am sort of choosing a side, and I'm on the side of real Star Wars. And real Star Wars is what I'm calling it, which is for sure George Lucas. But it's got to be, and for me, no special editions, the real original Star Wars trilogy, and all this stuff that came out around it. I'm not saying you can't like new stuff, because I do like Rogue One, and I really like Rogue One a lot. And I like Mandalorian season 1 a lot, and season 2 is pretty. I didn't see season 3, so I don't know about that one yet. But I like those two. But everything else is piss. But I'm not saying you should or shouldn't feel the way I feel. You can like it or not like it. I don't care. Oh, that's my alarm. So anyways, but I want to do real Star Wars content, and I don't want to do Kathleen Kennedy's trash and then do shit like that. I don't care about Kathleen Kennedy in any way, shape, or form. I want to do real Star Wars.
Yeah. No, exactly. No, that's what I've been doing, is going back and like when they released all this crapiola and everyone was attacking the fans like us. Right. I retreated back into Star Wars. I even asked you about the library's collection
I have everything.
comics, yeah. And then you're like, oh, like I'll help you out, buddy. And then I went back and stuff because I was like, this is the real Star Wars, man. It's like all these guys crying and screaming about how I'm toxic and be damned. It's like, this is it,
Oh, I'm okay with anybody. Anyone can personally attack me too. I don't care. You can attack me, whatever. I'm not upset over that. What I'm saying is that I'm tired. Look, the best thing to do is to talk about the real good Star Wars stuff. Yeah. There's content out there that is not being covered, and I'm going to cover it. It's like, fine, I'll do it. It's like, I will go back to the real. I can't cover novels because that doesn't work with streaming. But actually, Star Wars Marvel Purist does cover those novels.
Yeah.
So you can watch his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of actual lore, like actual Star Wars, like actual lore videos. Yeah. So I'm not going to be doing that. I like to share the screen, and I like us to talk together about it.
Right.
I like this format, sharing it and talking as we go. To me, that's the best way to do it. So that's what we're going to do. And then, we're going to have the Avengers, which will be fun. Look, Avengers is a hot. People like Avengers. It's Captain America and stuff. So look,
the comics are all great anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's it. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll do it myself. Yeah, that's I'll do it myself. That's I'm blanking on I'm blanking on where that's from, but whatever. Yeah. So okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you on Friday for Batman the Outsiders. So take care, guys. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.